Welcome in, welcome in. I said script. The song was so close to, uh, was ended so close to end of ads. Pastel! Pastel, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. We haven't even started yet. Pastel! You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. Yes, for some reason, my office felt really dark, but apparently I just had the wrong RGB lighting going on. Oh, you're so sweet, Pastel. I love having you guys here. Yes, hype up the biddies. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Before I get distracted though, we will get our boops in. Zero, you ready? Boop. One for Panda. Boop. One for Pastel. And boop. One for me. Oh, I got a lick on my finger. I got a lick for mine. Oh, Cat Queen. Welcome in, welcome in. You're a proud aunt. Oh, your niece and nephew won an art contest for their age? Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited for you and your niece and nephew, Cat Queen. Welcome in. My nephew has yet to win an art contest, but to be fair, he's also only like 3. I'm not too worried. I'm not, or I'm more of, I'm not expecting any competition anytime soon, despite the fact that competition very much runs with me. I compete against the idea of a competition at this point because my twin was too far away to compete with me anymore. Anyway, side quest apparently. We are here to hopefully finish off Nancy Drew warnings of Waverly Academy. Specifically to try to figure out who the heck is the black cat that keeps sending people notes. Oh, we get to do snacks. We get to be the snack boss. I forgot about. You'd be surprised how much I forget between Saturday and Sunday. I mean, Cat Queen, anyone who's not biased, or anyone who claims, or not that they're not biased, but anyone who claims that they're not biased towards their niece and nephew is probably lying. Very much probably lying. Now they can say that they're not biased between their niece and nephew, but if they claim they're not biased towards for either of them, they're probably lying. I'm very biased towards my nephew. He's adorable. To be fair, I like I like at least one of his parents, so um I love that side of the family. But yeah. Um Housekeeping, yes. I need to like make a I really need to make a post-it note to just hang off my monitor at this point. I've been meaning to for ages. But housekeeping. Make sure you guys got your drinkies, your snackies, and your blankies. Very much. All of those. I have part of I think it's a Nutri-Grain bar, and my ginger ale today. I just did not feel like tea. I felt like tea. I didn't have time to make tea. Might do that on one of the ad breaks, but I just did not feel like water today. So, um, ginger ale it was, because that was what was in my fridge. Yes. Oh, I love being the cool aunt. I don't know if I'm the cool aunt yet, considering I don't think I've been able to be cool yet, but I think I'm the cool aunt. I want to be the cool aunt. I want to be the aunt that just be like, hey, you want ice cream? I'll give you ice cream. Don't let my brother hear me. Don't let my brother hear this. It's okay. It's okay. He'll never know. Pastel, go get yourself some Dr. Pepper. You gotta get the Dr. Pepper. Oh, Blanky. That's what I almost forgot. It was right behind me the whole time. We got it. Okay. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, you're having a Dr. Pepper once the baby is up. Nice. Priorities. Very, very, very true. You definitely have better priorities than I do right now. I was just like, just go get it. Okay, let's. Oh, okay, that makes way more sense now. It's like if it's in the fridge. Um, they're technically Cat Queen's niece and nephew are technically her best friend's kids. I call. Aw. Honestly, yes, sister from another mister is a true thing. And I'm very happy that they're able to have more adults in their life to like look up to, and not only that, but like to help take care of them. Like a village is a real thing, and that's amazing. Kakui. I remember your complaints during Easter. I'm just switching over the screen just to get those set up while we continue talking. Where is it? Nancy. That's not Nancy. There's Nancy. Nancy did not show up with like an actual icon, so now it's just one of those white sheet icons, and I don't like it, and it's hard to find. There we go. Sorry, I'm
This is
letting
my
those.
center of
Ooh,
operations, my desk. Go.
we're gonna pause there because I think, yep, my audio is way too high. It was not that high. It was like 8 points too high. Um, if Cat Queen says if her biological brothers have kids, you're not claiming them. Um, I mean, you could say you don't claim the brothers, but you might want to check on them, because they might actually be cool. Just because their parents aren't cool doesn't mean they aren't gonna be cool. Because my sister-in-law turned out to be not cool, but I mean, her son's gonna be awesome. Um, Panda's nephew texted about pet rats. Oh, you're definitely the cool Aunt Panda. If they're talking to you about rats, they definitely know you're the cool aunt. Really quickly, let's do a recap. I'm hoping
Go
that
ahead
she'll.
and poke around. If you want, the headmistress at
This
the
is what
Waverly
we're working
Academy for
on.
Girls has asked
Nancy, I don't want you talking right now. Anyway, actually, we can just go into the game. We'll hop into the game and we can look at this in there.
me, begged.
Alright. Because I just really don't want to listen to her do the recap right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Cat Queen, that your family is very splintered, it sounds like. Let's get into this. Oh, yeah. We were here to do the Victorian thing. Um, or look into the books. That's what we were doing. But just a recap of what our task is today. We are pretending to be a transfer student named Becca Sawyer. So if you don't hear Nancy, so if you hear someone say Nancy, your job is to say Nancy who? Because who's Nancy? We don't know Nancy. Nancy's not here. Now if Nancy Hannah, one of our friends who pops into chat every so often pops in, don't do that to her. That's not her. This Nancy is what we're talking about. Anyway, we're at the Waverly Academy for Girls. Um, we're hired by the headmistress, but we can't talk to the headmistress because we got to be all nice and quiet. The reason why we changed our name is because we're this is from 2009 when people can Google other people, so they're like, and plus they're around teenage girls who are very likely to be, or yeah, the soon to be classmates plug the name Nancy Drew into a online search engine. So that's why we're going by Becca Sawyer. We were there for like a couple minutes, and already they were like, "Well, I looked your name up, and I don't know anything about you, or the internet doesn't know anything about you." I was like, "Yeah, it's a good thing you changed you have a hidden name today, Nancy Drew." But we are here to figure out why some people have getting threatening letters, specifically from the Black Cat, um, and who the black cat might be. Because so far we've had 2 students sent home. One due to being claustrophobic and then being stuck into a closet, I think overnight, or at least for quite a while. And the second one, a nut allergy that was fed nuts. So gotta be safe, gotta be alert and all that. We do have a phone in this one. We can get messages. We can also get credits and demerits in this game, so we gotta be careful what we do. Which reminds me, I believe we have to sneak outside during the middle of the night today. So hopefully we've gotten enough credits that if we get caught, it doesn't affect us too bad. We do need to ask Rachel about a book on Victorian dining, and we need to ask Mel about a book on music theory. Which reminds me, let me grab my tablet because we did write down the notes that we found on the lampshade. Um, as someone who grew up playing piano, I do understand what it is, but we're not going to do anything until Nancy understands what's happening. Mostly because I don't know if the game would actually even even like credit me for doing it. So, there's that, and then we had a basement that had some like niches. Oh yeah, we had to find a way into the locked classroom, which probably means we have to do it in the middle of the night, somewhere between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. when um when it's lights out and everything. We have been called Natalie and Franny. We have been called so many words. We've been called oh, I don't even know. Someone should make a list of all the names that Nancy's been called on these games. That'd be freaking hilarious to look through. It's specifically the lady or the professor that was in the Royal Tower game. That's the one who's the worst at remembering our name. She is actively choosing other names to call us. Like legit. Um okay, I understand sweetheart because that's like calling people dude or something like that. It's like calling people like guy or stuff like that. That's just a cultural thing. But just actively switching our name up, that's a whole different thing. We do have to find Casper the albino squirrel. We do have to figure out how we can get that token from him. I'm thinking the next time we do snack duty, we might be able to snack some nuts maybe. Either that or we have to figure something else out. And then we also have to finish taking pictures of icons of the academy, which we can't do, and that's the reason why we need to get to the map, the US map. Why we couldn't just take the photo through the window, I'm not sure. But we also need it for a puzzle anyway, so. Oh yeah, we still need to get a better photo of. Actually, we'll look at that. We'll look at that later. I'm just going through this checklist to verify. I know the last thing that we have unchecked, so we're only going down to there. Yes, okay. The niches in the cellar wall. Okay. We do also have. This is the things that we need to take photos of. We've finished the emblem. We finished the trophy in the oak tree. So we still need the archway. We still need to do that again. It was just a bad photo apparently. The wooden states and we need to take a picture of a picture that is currently lost for like 200 years. So that's gonna be interesting to find. It couldn't have been 200 years because this place was built in 1866, so probably like 100, 150, something like that. You'll make an exception for him. Okay, that honestly, I understand that, Cat Queen. Um, let's see. This was photos we took earlier. I don't know why we saw the photo, or the picture of it. But yeah, the last thing we did was look up the Victorian book so we could figure out who currently had it. And that's why we need to go talk to Rachel and Mel, which are upstairs. But before that, we're going to do a little bit of snack duty.
Okay, people, I'm ready to take your orders.
I'm getting ready for. Ooh, I'm still smiling. I'm getting ready for when they say, you've been caught out overnight.
Why? What did he do?
Come get your order.
Wouldn't tell me. Maybe it has something to do with her.
juice, and an orange. Okay, tomatoes and lettuce. If we do like 5 of these orders in a day, they'll give us 2 credits. The just listening to these girls talk about their professor is weird. Oh, I forgot to do the bread. Tomato, meat. And then this way we don't have to do this for a while. I'm missing nuts.
Food's ready.
Water, granola, and an orange. Oop, orange please, and granola.
Food's ready.
Okay. Bagel, cheese, tomato, bagel, chips, milk, and a chocolate bar.
There. All done.
Can I take nuts? No. Okay. Well, we tried. I don't really want to. I don't think we need to talk to her, and I also don't want to play a game with her right now. So let's keep going. Rachel should be here if I remember correctly.
You can come in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. That's when. I don't know. I smelled on that. Panda. Yeah. I understand that. Yeah. When old dudes do it to me, it's just like, ooh, no. Please don't talk to me like that.
Listen, I know you checked out a book on Victorian dining, but I was wondering if I could borrow it. I'm kind of into Victorian stuff.
Sorry, I need it for the paper I'm writing. But I'll tell you what, if you get my math notebook from Mel, I'll work on that project for a while, and you can borrow the Victorian book.
That works for me.
Mel's just down the hall, but I'd rather not have to deal with her. Okay?
Sure. One math notebook coming up.
Great.
That's where we're going next anyway, so.
Now.
Later.
That's where we're going next anyway. It works out. Yeah, no, I had, when I was, during my college job, I had one dude that was very attached, and I was like, no, please, go away.
Come on in.
Sorry.
Greetings once again.
That book on music theory you checked out, could I take a look at it?
No problem. As long as you go get me some milk and a cookie from the snack shop. It's
Oh my
not
god,
that
we're
I'm
gonna have to
lazy
play it again.
Myself, it's just that
You have a certain image to maintain.
She winked at us.
milk and cookies don't exactly enhance it.
Understood. I'll be back.
Wait,
Got my milk and cookie?
ah, dang it.
Sorry, I got distracted.
No milk and cookie, no music theory book.
That's fine. I was asking about the math
Rachel's
book.
math notebook from you.
Sure. Soon as I remember where I put it. Nuts, I left it in the library.
That's all right. I can go get it.
Why do you want her
Ew.
math notebook?
Well, actually, Rachel,
She wants it, but she didn't want to ask me for it in person.
it's almost like she's afraid of you.
I don't treat her any differently than I treat practically everyone else around here. In other words, for the most part, I totally ignore her. I don't know what her problem is.
I'll quit bugging you.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we gotta go downstairs for the library to get the notebook, and we need to go and do snack duty again. Wait, I had a guy ask me to marry him when I worked this season. Ew. I'm sorry, Cat Queen. Oh, he bought a ring and everything? Dude needs to learn boundaries. I'm not sure where we're gonna find this notebook. Also, Panda, the fact that he memorized your license plate is ridiculous and so rude. Oh.
Something tells me I don't see Rachel's math book anywhere because it wound up in here.
It's okay. We already figured out the code because we figured this out yesterday. It's Roman numerals right here, and then we used the book right here to solve it, and it was... Oh, it's already open because we already opened it. There we go. Nice and simple. Easy peasy. Okay. High 0. Not right now, Bubby. Okay, let's go do snack duty. Actually, before we do snack duty, I want to test something. You know that window that's in our room? I want to see if we can see what's his face from here.
I guarantee it.
Okay, so we have to do it at night if we want to try that. Hey, stop it. I wonder if we set the alarm to like right after 11 p.m. if she's gonna be asleep. But we're gonna go do snack duty. That's what we were doing. Okay.
Step right up. The snack shop is open.
Once again. Alright, toasted bagel. We need to toast that.
Are Molly and Pierce together or not?
Nuts,
I thought they
cookie,
were,
and
but
water.
nothing's up on your page yet.
So, if they're not your page official,
Your
maybe
page,
I'll ask Pierce to the winter ball. I mean,
MySpace,
what's the
your
worst that
page.
can happen?
Order up.
Molly could run you over.
toasted bread, pretzels, and an orange. Lettuce, tomato, and tomato. There we go.
Come get your order.
Toasted
Guys
bagel.
don't mature until they're really old, like
Ew.
30.
The way she said that was so weird. Milk. And then let's get our bagel going.
Order's ready.
Okay, we need. Sierra's very trying to get trying to get a lot of attention right now. I'm so sorry, Bubby. Okay, we need lettuce, meat, lettuce, cheese. I don't know if you guys can hear this
Food's
squeaking
ready.
on the side because it's so cute. Okay, this is ours for Becca. Or not Becca. I am Becca. Okay, there we go.
There. All done.
Sweet. Alright, let's go back upstairs. We can give her notebook first.
I'm here.
We're getting both books at the same
Something's
time.
wrong with the web page. I left my comments online.
Okay. You can. This just says it's gotten to a certain time. We still have plenty of time. Just giving us a warning. Wait a second. I was working merchandise and came up to me and I was like, you were. You can't even tell the difference between being nice for work and actually being nice. Oh, that's so. Oh, okay. To be fair, that laughing hysterically in his face is one thing, but also he was just really being dumb.
You've got my snack. Awesome.
Here you go.
Perfect, thanks. All yours. What else is going on?
I'll quit bugging you.
Sounds good.
Wait, I went to go give her notebook and she didn't take it. I just realized. Oh, let's read this music notation. So let's see. So as the piano setup, in what world? Oh wait, I guess it does start with A. I saw this and I was like, oh, it's this number. Yeah, so it goes. I guess you start with A, B at the very end. I don't remember that bit, but then we have C. We have the first one, then the second one, then the third one, and the middle one is number 4. So now we can actually play the piano. And if I remember correctly, we saw a note that said do the bass first, which in this case means I went too far. Which means that we need to play the right. We need to play. Let's go over here. We need to play this one first because this one starts with D2. Then we'll play this one, because that one starts with E6. So, are we able? Okay, we are able to shift. Okay, so we can do. Okay, so we can play. If this is 4, this is 3, this is 2. So we can play the bottom hand, and then we'll play the top hand, basically. Okay, D2, A2, B2, D3, F3, A2, C2, C2. Okay, and then we switch over, and then we have, this is 4, 5, 6, E6, A5, B5, C5, E5, I lost track of where, B4, C5, G4, and C4. Yay! Okay, we got one. Oh, Oh, maybe the thing that the Casper took was one of those. Maybe, okay, so maybe this is what's supposed to go in. We're gonna go over just to see if it works. Turn that light on. There's, so one of the things that we're working on is just rotate. Is these niches. And so, okay, so the cat does go here. We just have to figure out which spot it goes in. Okay, let's go. Thankfully, okay, how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we need 17. We need 16 more. Yeah, he's not the friend. Okay, he is cute. I think he just likes collecting things. He's adorable. You should see him. He's adorable. Oh, we should take the photo while we're here. I think they wanted.
Whoa. Izzy, yucking it up with Corrine?
Ooh.
This is an interesting turn of events.
Yeah, really. Wow, I sound like the frickin' teenage girls. Let's just try this photo. And we'll try zoomed in a bit. We'll try both of those and see what happens. I forgot that we changed the alert sound or message alert sound to a cow. Oop, there we go. Oh wait, I need to plug in the phone first. And then it's about us and why Waverly. We have plenty of spaces, so we'll try both photos just to see what happens. Hi, Bubby Boy. They're practically the same photo. I think this one will do better. But we'll see. Oh wait, she said she left comments for us. I'm not sure where it would be. Oh yeah, this is Casper the squirrel. He's so cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna call her the B word just because I am streaming. But I like your idea. But I do have to be polite. Where would she have left? She said she left it online. FAQs? No. Just kicked us out of there for some reason. Keeps blocking us in there. Nope, it's not that one. Okay. That one's still under construction, which means we'll probably have to deal with it later. We don't have access to the resources thing anymore. Let's go talk to Rachel again. There's a difference between calling her one
Izzy sounds a tad upset.
and doing it on stream.
It's not locked.
It's not locked, but I
Made
still...
a boo-boo. Check the note I left for you online.
Where? Where did I leave a boo-boo? Oh, so I guess we're gonna go talk to Corrine because we're here.
What's up, Roomy?
Did you get the text message with a picture of you and Izzy attached?
Oh my gosh, was that not too cool?
Oh, shh.
Me just sitting there chilling with my BFF Izzy Romero. How awesome can you get?
It was awesome, all right. But was it real?
What, the picture?
Of course it was real. All this black cat stuff has brought her and me closer together.
Was it?
It's united us against a common enemy. Am I angry the whole school thinks we're suddenly best buds? Of course not. Sure, Izzy might feel a little annoyed by all this attention, but if she does, tough. Welcome to my world, Queenie.
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Enjoy.
Okay. That was weird. Well, we have to go to the library anyway to see if we can actually find the thing that Rachel left online for us.
Hey,
So we'll
I'm
talk to
a little
her.
busy right now, okay?
Because of that picture of you and Corrine?
There was no picture of me and Corrine. Somebody obviously used a computer and pasted a couple photos together.
Any idea who this somebody might be?
Either Mel or Leela. They both resent me. And they're both experts at doing underhanded things. Mel and her plagiarism, Leela throwing elbows whenever the ref's not looking. Heck, maybe it was both of them.
Damn,
Anyway,
everyone's
I gotta do some
unraveling.
damage control, so leave, okay? The sooner I figure out where the pictures used in that composite came from, the sooner I can salvage my reputation. I'll see ya.
Wait. Okay, no, this was not one of the photos that we took. Okay, feel better now. Okay, where did she leave notes for us? She said she left them online. Ba-da-ba-boom. No, it's not here. She said the why Waverly thing. Okay, she liked this one, so I'm leaving that one. She said we had left a boo-boo. But, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, oh, wait. Did we take that photo? No, we didn't take that photo because it's at night. The one we took was at night. Valedictorian thing? Nope. Okay. Resources? Nope. Okay, it's not there. This is still under construction as well, and this one looks fine. Catalog maybe, but that just takes us to the library page. That can't be it. Is it this thing? Because I'm not playing that again. Student handbook. Nope, can't be there. First off, because it's just... Hi, welcome in. Happy Sunday, Blue. I hope you're having a good Sunday. We're currently trying to figure out where Rachel left us notes online. Because I can't find it. I can't find any of it. But while we're doing that, while we're trying to figure that out, let's click some of these off. It takes so long to do it with the mouse scroller. We got the book from Mel.
Did that.
We asked her if we could borrow it. She hasn't given us.
Did that.
We got the book.
That's done. Did that.
We did all that.
Still have to do that.
She won't let us talk to her. See if the music book. We got that done. So we're a little stuck trying to figure out. We've been all over this site, and I can't find anywhere that she left us a note or whatever. She said we made a boo-boo. I don't know. Maybe we look up someone's name or something? I don't know. Becca? No results found. Okay. Rachel. No. Mel? Sorry, the first thing that shows up was anger control. That was me just typing my thing. I'm not sure. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna verify that we don't need to call Megan anymore, so I'm gonna call her again.
Hello, Becca Sawyer.
Hi, okay if I ask you something else?
Sure.
She sounds very excited.
How do you like rooming with Mel?
I don't. We were kind of thrown together because of this valedictorian thing.
Okay.
Who would you want as a roommate?
It'd be kind of fun to room with Leela. Especially if it meant Mel and Izzy would have to be roommates. Oh my gosh, they'd be so busy loathing each other that the chance of either one becoming valedictorian would be zip.
That's true. Okay.
It's been great talking to you.
See ya.
We'll call Ned because I want to check in on him.
Hi, Nancy. You making progress?
I've met all the valedictorian candidates.
I just like calling Ned.
Tell me about him.
Okay.
Kareen, the girl I'm rooming with, she's not exactly Miss Popularity.
What makes you say that?
So far, I've only met one girl who even halfway likes her.
That's not good.
At this school, it's a disaster.
Keep going. Who else?
Okay.
Believe it or not, there's a goth living in the room next to mine.
A goth? As in weird hair and disturbing body piercings? At an exclusive
Wow.
all-girl boarding school?
She's a legacy, meaning the women in her family have been attending Waverly for generations. If you're a legacy, you're automatically accepted. You're not automatically liked, however.
Right, Panda?
Doesn't seem to.
Is she into black cats?
Don't know that yet.
Maybe I'm a sucker for obvious suspects, but it sounds to me like you should find out. Keep going. Who else?
Okay.
Izzy Romero is a valedictorian
This is a
candidate
great way for us to
and
remember who
student body
everyone
president.
is.
Is she nice?
She is to me, so far. But that's probably because I'm still new to the pecking order.
She's at the front of it?
Oh, yeah. She rules the roost around here, that's for sure. But she's not without enemies,
Roost rulers seldom are.
especially when they steal their classmate's boyfriend.
Now that's just asking for trouble. Keep going. Who else?
Okay.
Leela Yadev is Waverly's star athlete, and man, is she competitive. Spends most of her time in the rec room trying to get people to play games with her.
She's a valedictorian?
Yep.
Shouldn't she be studying like everyone else?
Says she's got everything under control, academically at least. Socially, her roommate Izzy just stole her boyfriend.
Yikes. So what's she going to do about it?
Right now, nothing. She's going to let Izzy
I'm just letting
stew
them
for
talk.
a while and worry about what she's going to do about it.
Mm-hmm.
This Izzy person could be in for it big time. Keep going. Who else?
Really quickly. To be fair, the books started coming out in the 1930s. So, I'm not sure how much they kept from the actual books. The games came out in 1999, I believe, is when they first started coming out. So he's been the same age, or not the same age, but he's been around since the first game, if I remember correctly. If not the first game, then very early on he was around. Which would make him probably a millennial.
This
If
girl named
they went
Rachel
off of that.
asked me to help her with a school project.
How'd you get out of that?
I didn't. I told her I'd help her. And actually, it's a good thing. Gives me an excuse to go poking around, talking to people.
So what's this Rachel person like?
Well, no one around here seems to like her very much.
How come? Bad breath? B.O.? Poor taste in shoes?
She's just strange.
B.O.
somehow.
Portes and shoes.
Kind of
Same
absent-minded.
topic.
She scares some kids, and she seems to keep to herself.
The quiet loner type, huh? Better keep an eye on her.
Okay, we're not gonna do all of these. I just
That's
wanted
okay.
a little bit of a
Watch
break.
yourself,
I
To,
will, Ned.
like,
Talk
think.
to you soon.
I just realized we never actually looked at the book. We can't look at the book. Never mind. I was thinking maybe that was it. I'm gonna try one more time because there's no notes online right now.
You can come in. Afraid you're not done. Check out my note online.
What note online? Do you want the book or not, lady?
Not now, okay? Not now, okay?
You're the one who wanted the book. Okay. If I can't figure this out, I'm gonna be very frustrated because I can't figure out what's missing. The only thing that we're working on with her is this Y Waverly thing, and there's no notes. There is missing photos, but I'm not sure how we're supposed to take photos of things we can't get access to. So maybe, oh, maybe what we have to do is we have to get more photos in here. Maybe we have to get at least the photo of the U.S. states in here before she'll talk to us. That might be it. In which case, what time is it right now? It is 7 o'clock. We are going to do one more snack duty, and then we're going to change the time to after 11 p.m. Do you have anything to say? If she just wants to play a game, I'm not talking to her.
What's going on?
Nope.
I'll let you go.
Okie dokie.
Scram was actually surprisingly fun to play, but I don't really want to play right now.
Okay, everybody.
This
snack
gets me
shop's open.
this gets me credits and hopefully makes it so that I won't get kicked out when they catch me at late at night.
Are you
Um,
If Leela hadn't been playing, we wouldn't have scored any points.
But it's not like
Michael.
she's the only one who scored.
17 baskets, 9 assists, 11 free throws, and 4
Come get
block
your
shots.
order.
that's pretty good.
She pretty much was.
Chips, orange juice, just cheese. Cheese sandwich, basically.
Food's ready.
Bread. Get that toasted bread going. Might as well. Tomato, meat, tomato, bread, milk, and pretzels.
Food's ready.
Bread, cheese, meat, bread, apple, chocolate bar, and a milk.
There. All done.
Hopefully that gets us a good deal of or not a good deal, but gives us a couple credits tomorrow. Let's go quote unquote sleep. We'll do it in here just so we don't get in trouble. This was when we started. Rachel left us a note. I don't know why. Was that what was tying us up? That just for some reason we still had the note on our desk?
It's not locked. Something's wrong with the
Nope.
webpage.
Okay.
I left my comments online.
Nope, you did not, lady. You did not. Okay. And the thing is, she doesn't even have a note about it, so it's not like it says go check this out or anything like that. So, let's just go to sleep. Oh, let's just pretend to go to sleep. We're gonna go to 11:05 p.m. Give us as much time as we can.
What was that?
Corinne snoring. Oh, I knew we had to do something like this, or had to deal with him overnight. So that quote-unquote Paige couldn't see.
What I need is an expert tree climber to show me the best way up this thing.
Okay. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one. Hi! Hi, Ari! We are attempting to climb a tree, so I'm going to be very focused for a bit. Fudge. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not going to end well, guys. Yep.
Whoa!
The good news, you really showed that tree who's boss. The bad news, turns out it's the tree. Okay, guys. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Also, yeah, welcome in, Ari. We do have annoying puppy. We do have ads in for minutes. When they run, I'll take a quick break. We'll do some self-care, all that good stuff. We'll pause the game so you don't miss anything. I'm gonna take a freaking photo. I'm just gonna video it. Because I cannot keep track. That's weird. It's how we're gonna do it. Oh, Ari, thank you for the boop zero. Boop. Thank you. He's mostly just trying to figure out what exactly I'm trying to feed him when I put my hand in front of his face, but it works out. Okay, you guys ready? Well, first off, I gotta change this to video mode. And I make it sideways so I can see the whole screen. Okay. Actually, we'll try one more time without the video. I can do it one more time. Okay. I'm just gonna put fingers on my screen. Okay. Oh, I just realized if I do this, I can't use my actual hand. That's my attempt. Okay. Thankfully, the right side was easier than the left. Oh, God. we're dead, guys. We're dead.
Hello there.
Oh, we're totally dead. Okay, we're dead. Ah, fudge. We're, yeah, first one, first one. One second. I'll be right back. I gotta go figure. We're gonna have ads. I'm gonna start ads a little early. We're just gonna put it on that screen. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get some snacks. Um, Sorry about that. I'm just gonna. Yeah, fatal errors usually. That's funny, Gumpy. We're gonna be back in about with ads about 2.5 minutes. Or sorry, not 2.5 minutes. In about 5 minutes. That gives me plenty of time to go make some tea. Sorry, I just really need some tea. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back. It took me forever to find the frickin' milk. I swear. Also takes forever for the frickin' tea to heat up. But we're back. And my PNG has decided to screw off. 1 second. Let me fix that. Sorry, it's we're not gonna talk about what just happened. It was just very frustrating. I got a chai. This is just called warming spice chai. So it's I don't know. It's just a mixture of herbs or not herbs, but spices that they added to the chai. Best I can guess. I don't. I can grab the. I can take a photo of the box of tea later if you want, though. Um, but let's get going. Let's get back into this. Aw, a mixture of herbs. I love that. That's so sweet. Yes, we are here to have good vibes. Good vibes. Not hoping for me to fail. Let's try this again. Okay, fingers. Oh, fuck. Okay, if I can remember at least this right hand, I think I can figure this out. But I think it was this one, then this one. Then it keeps going left and right. I think that's my bet. I always figure it's always I'm just smiling the whole time. Oh no! Well, you guys didn't miss anything. You guys didn't miss anything. You guys didn't miss anything. I fell again. You didn't suffer from any permanent brain damage, at least. Okay, we're grabbing the phone, guys. We're grabbing the phone. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I moved it when I was getting my tea. Okay, we got the camera ready to go. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna press play beforehand. Okay, play. Start. Oh, I don't have to do the first tree. I keep forgetting about that. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know who booped, but I will get to you in a second. There we go. Okay, we have the video. Chris, welcome in. Oh, I've been still smiling. 0, boop. Can I have a boop? Thank you, good boy. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, he's not. He's like, if I boop your hand, can I have a treat now this time? This time, can I have boop? Gumpy forgot his boop too. Boop. Thank you, Bubby. I swear he's close. I'm still smiling. I swear he's getting close. He gets closer during streams nowadays, just so he can get his boops in. Okay. Okay, I forgot. I don't have to do the first one. That's where I was getting messed up. I think it starts down here or here. So. Aw, Gumpy. I wasn't awake. I literally got out of bed and did all my morning stuff, and then I laid back down on the bed for a while, just scrolling Instagram, doom scrolling, and because Zero is so cute next to me. And then I was there until 11:30. Thank goodness I started. I still was able to start on time, basically. All right, let's do this. I gotta do this in slow motion. Okay, so it started on this branch. That's where the issue. I had put my finger here, and it goes to this one. Then it goes to not this one. This one's like slightly darker on the screen, but it goes to this one. And then back to the right, just down a little bit. Okay, and then it does go down here. That's where I was getting mixed up. Okay, then we got this one. Then, ooh, it stays on the left side. And then up here. And then to in the middle. Oh, thank goodness we got that. Green. 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 Yes. Yes. Although I am very sad that no one counted my deaths. It was so good. Ooh, we did get another one of these. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Now we're stuck in a tree.
What is that sound?
Oopsie. Oh, Really? Okay, we got one blue robe, and then the rest are black robes. So someone's obviously the leader. It's a school full of, like, it's a small school. Is that the entire class? Like, how are they so pissed at each other if they're all part of that group? Okay, let's get back down. Oh, thank goodness we got down easily. And it's only 11:05, which means we can still do our. Oh wait. Oh, she is gone. Can we look at her stuff? No. Damn it, Nancy. Why can't you be more Snoopy? Oh, she has a horse. She has a horse pick. Excuse me. Also, sorry, Chris. Sorry I didn't make your stream yesterday. I just had a long day and I was very tired. So I kind of just holed up and slept. But we are here to snoop. I'm trying to figure out which one's faster. I think this might be our better way. Because then we don't have to walk the entire length of the place first. Okay, we gotta sneak. We're not very sneaky, but okay.
Oh no, that must be Paige, the demerit person. I can't let her see me.
Whoever is sneaking around up, I know someone's in here.
There was the ability to, in the What's New thing, they taught us how to sneak. Or how to, hide. Oh, do we have anything for this? How are we supposed to get in? Okay. We're gonna go back to our room because at least she can't get mad with us in there. We pause for a second. What do we have to open that door? We don't have any more keys. Actually, let's look at our inventory. We don't have any keys that we haven't used. Yes, Gumpy, this isn't a school. It's in a school for teenage girls. So very cliquish and very sassy people. Trying to figure out. Let's see. We don't need the snack guide orientation. Oh, I closed it. This just tells us about the trophy in the first place. 1 second. Maybe we just go to sleep. Maybe that's all or maybe we just need to sleep for the other one. That or we need to witness this weird ritual thing. Let's go to sleep. We just need to be up by 7 a.m. We have attempted though, so now we know how to do it. We know how to get down there.
Time to get up already?
Oh no!
Nuts. There goes my phone.
Well, where's my phone? Where'd my phone go? Oh, there it is. No!
Wait a second. What's this? Looks like Danielle did get a second note from the black cat.
Is that hers or is that ours? Oh. Oh, maybe that's why we... Oh, I'm still smiling. Well, I keep forgetting when I'm smiling, when I'm not. I swear. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, I was able to quickly grab my streak back. I'm still at 9 days. 9 day streak. Or 9 stream streak, sorry. I'm very proud of it. I love getting stream streaks and all your guys' thing. I do smile all the time. But if I smile all the time on stream, or if I have my Reaper smile all the time, then it's not as impactful. That's why I do this. I do this, and then I'm really happy, and I smile. And I'm really pissed off, and I go... Rrr, rrr. It's too funny. Okay, let's talk to everyone. Do the angry one all the time? Arr, I'm a big polar bear. Okay, let's talk to her.
Roomy?
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Hasta whatever.
Oh, I was talking to her because she's the roommate. Oh, no. Oh no, no, no.
Hey, guess who just got a note from the Black Cat?
Congratulations. Just don't go all Danielle on me, okay? Stay away from closets.
Don't worry.
For those of you who weren't here yesterday, we are pretending that we came from France so that they don't, so that our cover is a little bit harder for them to just deconstruct. Okay. Oh yes, we got our 2 extra credits. Nice. Okay. I wonder how long it'll take for them to realize, or for them to say that we got a note in the messages. But let's try Rachel again, now that we've gone to sleep and all that.
It's not locked.
Yeah, but it's also your room.
You've got my math notebook. Fab. I'll take
Literally, we just had to sleep. We literally just had to sleep. Okay. Math is my favorite subject, so.
Has math always been your favorite subject?
math. Science is more my thing.
But before, you said math was.
Well, actually, I like them both, so I kind of go back and forth. Anyway, the book's all yours. Go ahead and take it.
Okay, thank you.
I gotta get back to work here. I'll see you later.
Nice. Okay, so we did just need to go to sleep, pretty much. Oh, we might have to go downstairs and mess with that display case where the menu goes. Oh, someone probably entered a competition. There's a word I'm thinking of and I can't figure out. It's not volunteer, but like they won something and they were able to get their photo in the game. I don't know the words right now. I'm gonna be really sad if I don't have enough milk for this tea, because I don't have enough milk for this tea. I made too big of a pot of tea. Oh, you can see the tea bag still. Oh. 1 second. See if I have any more left, but I'll do that during ads. Okay. Amber Sullivan, junior class. I think that's all of it, so there we go. Maybe we go down and check out that display. Is it snowing? Wait, was it snowing? We're going outside. Hey. It is snowing. Okay. Well, we don't need to be actually out here. But that's so cool. What we were doing was going over here. We just need to figure out how to get in. So it has something to do with those forks and knives and all of that. Also, I didn't realize, because of the fact that we can't see the board through the door, we couldn't figure out that was missing a state. Let's do snack duty before we start.
I'm ready to take your orders.
Okay. Bagel. Oh, it needs a cookie. Let's get that going. Lettuce, tomato. No one's talking today. Oh, there it goes.
An advanced copy of Charlena Purcell's latest novel.
Charlena Purcell.
Charlena Purcell. Like, Win Through My Heart was the best book ever.
Orders ready.
You gotta let me read it.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to pass it around.
I'll make your bed every day and fold your laundry for a month.
Damn.
2 months.
Deal.
Damn. For those of you who don't know, Charlena Purcell was someone that we were able to talk to and get information from with the Shadow Ranch game. She wasn't actually that bad at remembering my name. Lettuce. Although she did completely forget about us when we saw her again in Blue Moon, or in the last train to Blue Moon Canyon.
There. All done.
The first one of the day is usually pretty easy. All right, let's look at our list. Okay.
Still have to do that.
We still need, what, 15 more of those? Not too bad. Take pictures. We're still missing a couple of things to take photos of. We did get the token
that.
from Casper. We'll figure our way into the locked room, hopefully, now that we have the key card. I'm guessing that has some, we're gonna like jimmy the lock or something like that. Just because the way the doors are set, seems like you could jimmy the lock. Take Rachel's notebook back to her. Follow that pesky squirrel.
That's done.
Oh, we still have to. Oh, we actually need to go back outside and look under the tree. Oh, that chanting I heard may have something to do with Rita Holloway's hidden treasure, so find out what those people were saying. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that. Make sure there's nothing else of interest under the desk.
Did that.
Got that. See if there's a piece of wood. Oh, that's just see if why that piece of wood looks the way it does.
That's done.
See if pulling on those utensils. We still have
Can't
to
check that off yet.
figure out how to get in there. Okay, let's go check out underneath the tree. But yeah, if you see, like, there's the lock right there. I'm gonna save real quick, and then we're gonna try. Yes, please.
I saw that, Miss Sawyer. 10 demerits now. Get to your room.
And that's what we saved. We saved so we don't have to do that. Nope. Second chance expelled. Nope. Load. I knew I was gonna do that. I just wanted to see what would happen. We're also gonna go double check to make sure it didn't do anything. To our perfect score. Student life. Resident. Yep. We're still at a -9. Technically, if we got 10 demerits, we would only be at a 1. But we'd still be in the positive, so we gotta keep up with our snack shop. But let's go check under the oak tree. I turned way too many times. Let's check under the oak tree now. Ooh. Why am I thinking we need to go talk to Mel? So it's because of the black and the purplish.
I'm here.
How goes it?
I found your barrette.
Great. Hey, thanks. I don't know why I bother with these things. They're always falling out of my hair.
I know. This one fell out of your hair at that cloak and dagger meeting you were at last night.
What meeting? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was watching, Mel, from up in the oak tree. I saw you.
I'm not going to tell you anything, so whatever you think you saw, just forget it.
Okay. So it's okay if I text everyone about what I think I saw? Or I can't just forget what I saw and you know it.
So
we're going to threaten her a little bit.
Everybody about what I think I saw? Mel, look, whatever you tell me will go no further than this room. I promise. I'm not looking for something to gossip about. I just want to know what's going on with you. That's all.
What you saw
just like
was
pause
a
for a
meeting
second.
of the Blackwood Society.
Ooh.
It's a secret club that someone at Waverly started a couple of years after the school was founded. Only 7 girls a year get chosen to be members.
Okay. Who does the choosing?
Who does the choosing?
I have no idea. Everything's totally anonymous. Everyone wears a cloak, like you saw, and no one ever talks. They just whisper, so you can't tell who anyone is. About once a month, I'll get a note or a text saying there's a meeting that night, and that's all we do. We just meet. There's no talking or socializing. We literally just stand around for about 20 minutes and chant. It's more like a
Aww.
tradition, one that keeps going even though everybody's forgotten how and why it started.
It's kind of cute. Yeah, who's the leader?
I have no idea. Probably a senior, though.
Makes
Look,
sense.
to me, belonging to the Blackwood Society is cool. Not because it's secret and exclusive and all that, but because I like being part of something that someone a long time ago, for whatever reason, thought was important. I like not knowing what the chant means, and I accept all the secrecy and anonymity, because by doing so, I get to be part of a tradition that's more than a century old.
It is really cute.
I'm sure some girls belong because they're too intimidated to quit, but I belong because the unknown is something I've always felt drawn to. Anyway, that's it. That's all you're going to get me to say on the matter.
Okay.
Do you think there's any connection between the Blackwood Society and all this black cat stuff?
I meant what I said before. Blackwood Society? Never heard of it.
Can you
quit
I wish you would tell us what they were saying at least. Oh, Becca, if you still want that Poe book, check out our illustrious president's room. The coast is clear. Go for it. We're gonna save before we try. Okay, we're gonna save right here, so we're well away from whatever we might be doing. We should get the girls together and go get cloaked and. Ooh, I would love to.
They're
Newbie.
still gossiping about me.
Newbie left France because of secret boyfriend probs. I'll be honest, we don't really have a secret boyfriend. He's right there. He's the first number in our phone number or in our phone. Secret.
Locked. Izzy must be somewhere else.
But you said it might. Ooh, wait. Can we use the key card to jimmy more locks? Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're looking at both sides.
This is the book that's missing from the library. If I return it, I'll get credit points.
Why is it on Leela's side of the room? The ape did it. The murder in the rogue hall. The ape did it. Oh. Oh, the fall of the House of Usher. Okay. Put everything back. It's not doing it. Alright, let's keep looking around. I love how the first thing we did was what we needed to do. I wonder where her desk is, because this is definitely the other lady's desk. Izzy's desk. Ooh, oh, she has a key. Maybe that key will get us into the, oh, Coco Kringle, into the, oh. Isn't this her boyfriend? So why do you now have a portrait? So confusing. What I keep doing? Oh, into the etiquette, the forks and knives space. Okay, nothing else here. I was trying to look into her drawers. Wait. Why is her desk over there? Why wouldn't her desk be that one over there, and then her desk be this one, considering this is closer to that bed, and that one's closer to that desk? We'll do some chants. Gumpy's gonna chant in the shower, guys. That'd be funny. I think that's all we're able to do. Oh, the doggo. Let's double check. Turn off the light. Oh, chest. Ooh, key, maybe? Aw, but that means the key doesn't go to the other one. Ooh.
This is the cloak the leader of the Blackwood Society was wearing.
Damn it, I didn't want her to be the leader. Does it have... No, I'm not trying to do that. I was trying to see if there was, like, a book that said all the stuff that we needed to... Or that she did the mumbo-jumbo with. Really quickly, we're gonna just do this. Look around Izzy's stuff, take a look at the book, take a really good look around Izzy's... Okay, so we did see everything. Nice and simple. Let's go. No one saw us. See? We are right back where we were. See? Oh, wait. We're over here. Make chanting her... I'd love to see that. Yes, please do it. Okay. Let's look at the list of stuff we have to do now. Well, now I'm sad because I thought we had a key to the cupboard downstairs. But let's see. Look for clues.
That's done.
Hidden treasure.
Haven't done that.
Maybe Izzy will tell us what they're chanting then. Now that we know that she's part of it. Now that we know she's the leader. We're gonna have to go to sleep or we're gonna have to go to nighttime before we can check out the states stuff. We can't pull the utensils until we can get into it.
Haven't done that.
Okay. Find out who owns the beret. It was very simple. Do what the anonymous text message said. Snoop. And on we go. Let's go talk to Izzy. Hopefully she can tell us exactly what they're saying so we can figure out how to translate it.
How's it going?
Seeing as you're the leader of the Blackwood Society, I need you to tell me something.
All right, who blabbed?
Look, that's not important. I just need to hear that chant you guys repeat, word for word. The reason why is very complicated, but I promise
Very
you,
complicated.
whatever you tell me, I won't repeat it to anyone, ever.
What's in it for me?
If you don't tell me what I want to know, I'll tell everyone about the society or nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna threaten her. Although she is an ass. Um,
Nothing?
Dude, I sure hope you don't intend to go into politics, 'cause you'd stink at it.
I'll owe you one. How's that?
I'll say it once, and that's all.
I definitely should have gone the other way.
3 is fine, but 5 is more. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore, at least 2 will find the door.
The
You
fuck?
owe me big.
Now I kind of want to go back and undo that. Where's my last? I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go back just to threaten her. We're gonna go back and threaten her. We're gonna just do that little bit just so we can threaten her again.
Locked. Izzy must be somewhere else.
She's always somewhere else. She's never there. Alright, we're gonna do this real quick because we've already done it.
This is a book that's
Yeah,
missing from the library. If I return it, I'll get credit points.
Okay, we saw everything. Then we go over here, grab the key, doing a little bit of a speed run. Yep, nothing else. We turn around, go towards the door, turn around again, get to the chest. The fact that she has the key taped to her own photo is kind of weird.
The cloak the leader of the Blackwood Society was wearing.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Still have to do that.
click off
Did
all
that.
those.
Did that.
Okay. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, she has a photo of her, the vote for Izzy. She has a photo, or not a photo, she kept one of the banners. Alright, now let's go threaten her. It always goes so loud for the first step, and then right after I get onto the actual floor, it's just like, no, let's go quiet. That's why I keep doing the, Okay, now we're gonna threaten her. Because why not?
That's done.
Okay. I'm gonna be, like, I'm not even gonna change to the BRB screen. I'm gonna go, and be right back. Like, 10 seconds, maybe. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I thought I left something in the microwave. I was sadly disappointed I did not. But let's go threaten her
How's
now.
it going?
Seeing as you're the leader of the Blackwood Society, I need you to tell me something.
All right, who blabbed?
Look, that's not important. I just need to hear that chant you guys repeat, word for word. The reason why is very complicated, but I promise you, whatever you tell me, I won't repeat it to anyone, ever.
What's in it for me?
If you don't tell me what I want to know, I'll tell everyone about the society.
Maybe I don't care.
I'll owe you one.
Damn it!
I'll say it once, and that's all.
Okay, she didn't say don't
3
talk
is
to it.
fine, but 5 is more. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore, at least 2 will find the door. You owe me big.
Okay.
What does the chant mean?
I have no idea. It's been passed down verbatim since the school and the society was founded. That's absolutely all I know about it. Everything is secret. Like that cloak? I got a text telling me to go to a certain spot, and when I did, there was the blue cloak, along with a note saying I was to choose 7 new members and in the spring, a new leader. Everyone takes a vow of secrecy. Everyone thinks if they break it, they'll be cursed or something.
You believe that?
No harm in hedging your bets. And since you're in on the secret now, too, you should probably do the same. Well, now that conversation's over, forever.
Forever.
What else is going on?
I'll catch you later.
Adios.
Please tell me Nancy wrote that down because I did not get all of it.
That's done.
Okay. Observations. Damn it. Suspects? Clues? There it is. Nancy for the win. Okay, so 3 is fine. I'm just trying to write down the numbers out, honestly. 3 is fine, but 5 is more. 19. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore? At least 2 will find the door. Okay, so let me do this again. 3 is less than 5. 19 is greater than 4. 7 lore, 2 door. Okay, I wrote it two different ways on my tablet. We'll see if how that helps. Let's look at this list again. I also have to double check everything's.
Check.
Or
Did that.
check the things we'd already checked earlier. Since I went back, so I could threaten her. Didn't even get a threat at her, really. Nope. Okay. We're still missing for photos. Where are you? I think it's the purple one. We're still missing the map and the photograph. If we can't get access to this utensil thing, and we can't use the key card on it, no. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get in here. You'd think she'd be able to give, or you'd think she might have a key for it, but no one's offered. Wait, I need to go to the store too, but I'm too tired. Aw. Oh, Pastel! Have a good time at the store, or at least a decent one. I'll see you soon. Or I'll see you later. Not see you soon. Do we have anything in our pockets? No, we don't. You know what? Now that we've been threatened by the cat, why don't we check out the closet? We've looked in here. What if we turn on the light? And actually look in there. Any difference? Oh my fucking god. How long has that key been? I have to go back through yesterday's stream and see if that key was there the whole time. Because I'd be kind of mad. Is this the key that we need for it? Because that would explain so much of why they were like, oh yeah, you don't need to look for a key. You should already have the key. Is this the This is the key. That was the key the entire time. Okay. Let's add the menu. What is the menu? I think it's this one. Let's put the menu back. No? Okay. Can we please put the menu back? No? Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? Let's look at the book. Oh, actually, let's turn in the book, the Edgar Allan Poe book first. Okay. We'll eventually, hopefully, get our 5 credits for that. At least I left the key in there. Speaking of cats, I had a dream that a bunch of kittens came to my house. Aww. Wait, why are we talking about cat? Oh, black cat. Took me a second. Well, I hope you have all the food you need, Gumpy. Okay, let's read this. Formal meals in the Victorian era were grand social affairs, with as many as 15 courses served during a single evening. Etiquette demanded that each course be accompanied by a specific piece of highly specialized flatware, making knowledge of what food to eat with which utensil imperative. The ease with which guests consumed such a meal was a reflection of their social standing. Okay. Oh, it's just... What do you want? There we go. We got her... How we got credit for the missing book? Not sure. But, yeah. We got the missing book in there. We could be caught outside, or we could be caught at night, and still not be expelled. That's... The work is being done. So we have all the knives. Largest to smallest, probably. Okay, so the place knife, which is probably this one. I'm assuming they're going to go left to right. The largest of the knives shown, the place knife was actually less expensive than a regular dinner knife. Its longer blade drew attention away from its smaller and hence cheaper silver handle. I think this is probably like basically a butter knife. Or like what we consider a butter knife, although this is the actual butter knife. Then we have a dinner knife, a dessert slash lunch knife, a steak knife, a fish knife, a melon knife, a game knife, and a butter knife. I'm guessing this is basically just like the meat knife now. Or like a, oh no, I guess that'd be the steak knife. I don't know if people want me to read all of this, but I'm gonna read at least highlights. So like the dinner knife is one of the largest knives. Its heavy silver handle and its blade slightly smaller than that of the place knife made this an expensive addition to any flatware. So basically, this is an expensive version of this one. This is the place knife. This is the dinner knife. Why wouldn't you just have? Wait, this was an expensive one, so this would be like a cheap version of it, maybe. Okay.
Boop!
Scoob! Welcome in, Scoob. Let's get that boop going. Boop. The bubby is asleep, unfortunately. But I will give you your boop as soon as I can. I hope you're having a wonderful... What day is today? Sunday. We have the dessert knife, which is originally known as a dessert knife. It was renamed as lunch knife when interest waned in purchasing a special knife for dessert. Makes sense. By renaming it, they were able to continue selling this piece of silverware. They were like, we don't need a knife specifically for dessert, so they just use it for both. We have a steak knife, which, although not commonly available until after World War II, its special blade made cutting meat easier. That's this one. Then we have the fish one. The fish one is commonly used for both fish and salads. Why are you using I'm just interested in this. Why are you using a knife for a salad? That's this one. We have the melon. This sharp knife accompanied the fruit course when melon was served, permitting this diner to cut the melon slices into smaller pieces. Guessing that one's this one. Then we have the game. This knife was included in the setting when game birds were served whole rather than in pre-carved pieces. With its sharp curved blade, the game knife allowed diners to carve their birds themselves. Oh, yay. I don't want to do that. And then the butter knife. Typically the smallest knife in the place setting, the butter knife came in a variety of styles. It featured a short blade with a rounded tip to assist in scooping and spreading the butter. That's that one. Alright, now we're on to spoons. Got quite a variety. This one's small but very tall. Oh, it's iced tea. It's a tall one, so you can deal with the tall iced tea serving glasses. Then we have dessert. Gotta have the biggest spoon for dessert. Gotta get all the ice cream. Wait, what? Gumpy, there's a town here in town. There's a restaurant in town that doesn't cut up their tomatoes. There's that. You literally get a quarter of a tomato? Damn. Well, here's your... Wait. Here's your knife. Wait, no, it's this one. Here's your knife. That's what you're looking for. This knife it's the formal Victorian knife for salads. Of course, we have a place spoon. This place spoon was introduced as a cheaper alternative to the larger soup spoon. Its slightly smaller length and narrow oval shape needed less silver to manufacture. Where's the soup spoon? I don't know. Oh, wait, we skip desserts. This was originally intended for desserts. This spoon now commonly accompanies a clear soup course. The switch occurred as interest in a specialized dessert spoon waned after World War I. Oh, wait, I missed it. The soup spoon's literally this one right here. So apparently this uses less silver than this one does. The round soup spoon was the traditional soup spoon for the Victorians. When the dessert spoon became an alternative soup spoon, or when the dessert, yeah, oh, so many fucking S's in here. Gumpy, you can have it. In the early 1900s, the soup spoon was relabeled as a cream soup spoon. Oh, when this one became used also for clear soups, they were like, this is for cream soups now, specifically. Although it has been used for both, it's been used for where it's been used for these ones as well, basically. And we got ice cream. Who wants to eat ice cream with this spoon? Nope. With its unique bowl shape, the ice cream spoon became commonplace in the Victorian era due to the immense popularity of the frozen treat. Oh, that's it. That's all. Why would you do it with this? What's the purpose of this like square bit on the bottom? I'm reading all these just because it'll help me remember them later better. We have the orange or fruit. Before sweeter oranges became available, Victorians ate their oranges like grapefruit, with sugar sprinkled over the top. The orange spoon's pointed tip was ideal for separating the fruit from the membranes. That's this one here. Very pointy. Then we got egg and whatever the fuck that word is. As sorbet became more prevalent as an intermezzo, I'm guessing that's basically lunch. As a thing between courses, tickling the palate between courses, a separate spoon was necessary with which to eat it. The compact size of the egg spoon, typically used to eat hard-boiled eggs served at breakfast, found a second use at the dinner table. That's this one here. That's how tiny. This one's so small. Formal dinners frequently ended with coffee served in a separate room. The demi-tasse spoon was a vital accompaniment to the individual coffee cup. That makes more sense why it's so tiny. Last we have is the forks. The forks are so freaking weird. As always, we got the place fork. I'm assuming basically what happened is they were like, okay, let's just keep all the place silverware and just get rid of all the rest of them. And that's why we have just one, maybe two different versions of everything in like normal kitchens now. This mid-sized fork was a fixture in nearly every flatware collection. Its size made it both affordable and easy to use. Yeah. The fish one, with thickened side tines and two narrow inner tines, this fork was well adapted to both removing bones from fish and easily spearing the meat for eating. I could see that. Then we got a pie fork. We got a fork entirely for pie. Ooh. Designed with a wide tine on the left side to cut through crusts, the pie fork is easily distinguished from other forks. This one. It's wider on this side than this side, so that you could use it to cut as well. The fruit fork, it's 3 long-tined enabled diners to spear pieces of diced fruit with ease. It was nearly identical to the bird fork, not seen. The fruit fork, however, is slightly longer or slightly shorter in length. Okay, so there's a bird fork as well. Makes sense if you have a bird knife. Wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, so this is the fruit one. So I guess it goes well with this spoon, or I don't think we have an actual fruit knife. We have a cheese knife, or cheese fork. These are all forks. I'm dumb. The 2-tined cheese fork had one wider tine to assist in slicing the cheese before eating it. So this one was slightly wider. Then a dessert fork. Dessert forks typically came with a wider end tine for cutting and a bar across the 4 tines to better support the dessert on the fork. Oh my goodness, I would love this fork. Oh, Dean Winchester would absolutely love the pie fork. Which one was the pie fork? This one was the pie fork. He would absolutely love it. With how much he loves pie, oh my goodness, he would love it. All good, Gumpy. We'll be back. I'll see if we can find a donut fork for him. No donut fork, but we do have the dessert fork. Dessert forks typically came... Oh, we already did this one. This would be very nice and very helpful to eat, like, pie and stuff. I guess this wouldn't be the pie one, but, like, to eat desserts, they'll just keep falling out, and you want a spoon instead, but you don't want the spoon because you want to be able to cut the thing. It's a whole thing. Anyway, we got 2 left. We got the seafood. We're trying to get this done before ads start in about 2 minutes. So let's finish this up. Better known by Victorians as an oyster fork, the seafood fork has a long, thin handle and narrow tines to easily navigate shellfish. Ooh. I think usually we just use a spoon for that, but there you go. And then the terrapin, an early version of a spork. Oh, they had sporks back then. The terrapin combined 4 short tines with a round bowl. Since terrapin, turtle meat, was served in a broth, this specialty fork was designed to allow the diner to eat both meat and broth with one utensil. That's a frickin' spork. Apparently that's their version of a spork. They just elongated the base bit of it. Anyway, what's all this for? We'll find out after ads. No, I'm joking. I guess we're basically, are we? Oh, we're gonna be clicking them. Okay, so that's probably has to do with this thing. So we're probably gonna have to click what utensil we need per. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 course dinner. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're probably gonna do this after ads just to make it nice and simple, and I don't have to pause in the middle of it. So let's look around. Let's look at our checklist while we're waiting for that. We still
Check that off.
still have to figure out how to use the society chant to use it. We figured out how to use the ID card, but we don't need to do that right now.
Haven't done that.
That's what we're going to work on after ads. We're going to work on the Oklahoma State piece of wood later. We're gonna take our set the clock to after 11 p.m. and then go check out the history classroom during then. And I think that's the last thing we have besides trying to find the 16, 17 bits. Yeah, figure out a way into the locked classroom. That's what we'll do at night. Take a picture. We'll get a picture of the map after night, or after nightfall, basically. Yeah. Okay. There's ads. We're gonna pause so that the time doesn't change. Just looking at time. 10 plus 15 should be good. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that we take a little bit of time to get some stretches in. Stretch. Actually, get some more stretching in on the other side. I won't make you guys stand up, but you do have to stretch. I am not that hypocritical to make you guys stand up, to make you actually stand up. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I keep forgetting what day it is. It just goes over. It just between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it just kind of melds a little bit. But I hope you're having fun with the stream and all that. I hope we find this soon. We've only been going for we haven't even gone for 2 hours yet. I believe this is our second ad break. On that note, I am gonna be right back. I probably won't even be gone for a whole song, but I'm just gonna get some actual stand-up time. Sorry about that. I had access to more milk, so I was trying to go grab that. Now I can actually drink my chai that I made an hour ago. Um, Sorry about that. I am back. Let's go back to playing some Nancy. Sorry, I know exactly how much milk I need in this chai, or the ratio, and I did not want to drink drink the chai when it was off. So I was trying to do a lot of work just to make sure I got more milk. 1 second. Yeah, that's the good stuff. There we go. Now we are energized and ready to go. Okay, so we need to work on this. First off, we need to find the oyster utensil. Okay, let's actually look at this. Oyster. I think this is clear soup, and then terrapin. That's our goal right now. Oyster, clear soup, terrapin. I think most of those are. Okay, oyster is the fork. Terrapin is the spork. Oyster. Clear soup was the dessert soup or dessert spoon, so that's like the biggest spoon basically. So first off, we're looking for the smallest two forks, the thinnest fork and the smallest fork. So those are our first bits. So, ooh. Okay, so it's this one. Then it's the biggest spoon, this one. Then it's this one. Okay, so that's first bit. Then we need a steak fork, sorbet, or we need a steak, sorbet, and roast chicken would be bird. Steak, fillet, roast chicken. Steak knife, probably. Cause like, there's the place thing, but there's no actual steak thing here. So I'm thinking steak knife. Game would be bird. Sorbet was in between. Sorbet was as sorbet, the egg knife. So, or egg spoon. So we're looking for steak, the second smallest spoon, and then game. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, fourth, and then second to lowest shorts. 1, 2, 3, fourth. So the thinnest one, and then the curved one. So we're looking for the thinnest one, then the second smallest spoon, then the curved one. I always think better if I do it in pairs of 3. Then we're doing cheese, ice cream, oranges, coffee. Cheese, ice cream, oranges, coffee. Coffee is the smallest spoon, so that one's easy. So cheese, ice cream, oranges, coffee. Cheese, ice cream, oranges, coffee. Okay, cheese. Let's see. Cheese is cheese is this one. Cheese is the like double prong. Ice cream is the bowl, is the weird shaped one. Ice cream. Orange was a spoon as well as this one. It's the pointed. Cheese, ice cream, orange, and then coffee, which was the demi-tasse one, which is the smallest one. So, cheese, ice cream, orange, coffee. Maybe I have to do them all in order. Or I have to do them all at once and not just keep going back and forth. Which is going to be fun. So we're going to write these down. As always, we are Nancy Drew, so we take notes. Let's write these down. Okay. Zoom in, please. oyster, clear soup, terrapin, beef, sorbet, bird, cheese, ice cream, oranges. That's how you spell it. I put oranges, and coffee. I probably wrote those too small, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, now let's go back through. Okay, oyster, the only thing that we remember saying anything about oysters was the seafood fork. So, it's a short and thin one. I think that might be our issue. Let's see. Short and thin. I think it might be this. I think it is this one. I think we were right in that one. So, let's count from the right just because my hand's over here. Okay, so second fork, clear soup. Because remember, they said, though it had been used both consomme and creams until then. Oh, wait. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the soup cream one. So maybe it might be the circle one. The circle spoon. Maybe we try that. I'm not gonna try rewriting it. It'd be this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th spoon. No, 0, thank you. Terrapin was the last fork on the list, so it should be the smallest one. It should be that one. Okay, so smallest fork. Third fork. Okay, beefs would be the steak knife, which would be this knife. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th knife. There we go. Sorbet was the egg knife, or egg spoon, as sorbet became more prevalent. So it's this one, second to largest. That came up well. I'll be honest, I have no clue what that last emote is, Chris, but I hope you're doing okay. Okay, first spoon. Okay, then we have bird. Well, chicken, or game. So that would be this curved one, like a talon. So third knife. Oh, thunderstorm. Oh no. I hope everything's going well. I can see why you'd be sweating though. All the humidity. Ooh, wrong button. I wish we could do that. Alright, I don't even need this. I meant the book. We're on cheese. Cheese. Cheese is the weird two-tine one. Cause where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. The two-tine one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth fork. Then we just need ice cream, oranges, and coffee. Coffee is sorry. Ice cream is the first spoon. No, that's sorbet. Wait, I might be getting. Oh no, ice cream is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth spoon. I forgot ice cream is not the second smallest spoon. That's sorbet. The ice cream is the one with the weird shape on it. Then oranges is the one to the left of it, the spiky one, and coffee is the one to the right of it. So that's fourth. Okay, we're just end with a lot of spoons. Okay, let's try this again. It's oyster, clear soup, or sorry, not clear soup, consomme or whatever. Third fork for terrapin. Then we have beef, sorbet, bird, or the chicken, cheese, ice cream, oranges, coffee. Nice. I think we did need to change up one of them. The clear soup to the consommé one. I think that was where we messed up. But we now have a monkey. Let's check this off. Oh, wrong one.
Can't check that off
that
yet.
Good.
Did that.
Utensils. Okay, it looks like we just really need to go to sleep. So we're gonna double check that there's nothing to talk about. Or not so much to talk about, just double check that there's nothing missing here. Nope, we're good on this point. We will do like a couple rounds of shop.
I need to get going.
No problem.
Of the snack shop before we go to bed, just so we can get our credits. Get that out of the way. I love the fact that it's snowing. It's so cute outside. Oop, I went too far.
Step right up. The snack shop is open.
Alright, toasted bagel. I keep going down. Oh, there we go.
Another teacher order.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Bread. Do you want? No, you don't want. Okay, we're good. I was just making sure they didn't want a cookie. Meat, lettuce, a lot of meat, bread, pretzel. Because if they didn't want a cookie, then it would take longer to make. So we'd make that
Food's ready.
first. Oh, nice. Oh, we got an extra credit for doing that. For a teacher. We'll play one more.
Okay, everybody. Snack shop's open.
We'll do one more. Since we got that extra credit already. Cheese, meat, bread, water, apple. Oh, I forgot to do the cookie.
I'm not letting you borrow anything else of mine,
And
ever.
chips.
But
The
those shoes
toasted
match
bread.
the dress I want to wear perfectly.
Juice,
You said the
chocolate.
exact same thing about my locket.
I didn't lose your locket. Casper took it. He's always taking stuff like that.
All I know is the last time you borrowed something of mine,
Something happened
I
there.
never saw it again.
That was weird.
But we're talking shoes here. No stupid mutant squirrel is gonna run off with a pair of size 8
Order up.
shoes, right?
That's not right. Hamlet is a play about a little pig.
Yeah, we're good.
Come get your order.
Okay. Nuts, apple, and a cookie. A toasted bagel. I was just trying to figure out how I ended up with only one bread in total. Pretzel, water, cookie. That's it.
Order up.
Cheese, meat, cheese.
I think I made a mistake.
Pretzel, water. Oh, orange. Shit. Put the apple there for a second.
Come get your order.
Oh, good. They wanted apple anyway. Bagel, lettuce, tomato, lettuce. They want nuts, apple, cookie, and a water. They want nuts, juice, and an orange.
Come get your order. There. All done.
Okay. Oh, nice. I guess we got our 2 credits that I was looking for. Oh, I see what happened. I see what you mean, Chris. Yeah, thunderstorm. People don't want to cook. People don't want to go out to eat, so they order in. Makes sense.
What's up, Rumi?
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Are those new? I might just not have looked at her from so far back before. I guess we're going to sleep. It's only 12, but we're gonna go to sleep. Because there's nothing else to do right now. We did our shop for the day. Let's go. Let's go sneaky. Oh, fudge. I did that. Ooh. Ooh, that drawing of a, where is it? The drawing of a raven might be helpful. I just don't know how. We could try clicking it in this order. The tail, bill, breast, then primaries. Tail, bill, breast, primaries? No. Well,
Oh no, what have I done?
I was just messing with things. Oh, fudge. Okay, we're treating this like an actual puzzle because I do not know where most of these places go. I will fully say that right now. Well, at least they left Washington up there. I know California. I know Idaho's somewhere over here-ish. I think it's right there. I thought it was lower down than that, so that works. Let's see. Kentucky. Or not Kentucky. I think that was Louisiana. I'll find it again. Ooh, New Mexico? No, that one. Oregon. Yeah, okay, it was Louisiana. I read Kentucky while I was doing that. I just wanted to verify I got the right name for that first. We're looking for Arizona. Or no, Nevada would also work. There's Nevada. New... let's see. Arizona, please. There we go. I got this mixed up for a second. That's not gonna fit there. Let's see if we can find Maine. This is gonna be super fun for all of you guys to see exactly how much I know about the states. Nope. Okay. Massachusetts definitely goes there. Minnesota goes up there. Where's Wisconsin? Oh, we can also do the North and South Dakota. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Wisconsin. Then I think it's Michigan. No, that one's Michigan. It's the other one. Massachusetts? Yeah, oh no, that one's Massachusetts. This one's Michigan. Okay. Mississippi goes down here somewhere. Okay, New Jersey is so tiny. New York is a lot bigger. Wait, this is New York? Oh, there we go. I didn't realize New York was so big and New Jersey was so tiny. Kind of makes sense though. Oklahoma? Nope. Oh, we can do the Carolinas. Utah, I believe, is right there. West Virginia. Somewhere around here. Whatever. Wyoming is right there. Nebraska? Just the shape of those two kind of made me think it. I still feel like this is somewhere over here. Nope. Okay. Colorado, I believe, goes right there. There's Virginia. I swear I thought it goes over here somewhere. Yeah, I knew it was on the coast. West Virginia goes underneath it. Oh no, it goes to the west of it. That makes more sense. Gumpy, you've come to right in time to make fun of me. Oh, I got Rhode Island right off the bat. That was nice. Tennessee does not go anywhere I have open. Nor does... Oh, there it goes. Oklahoma. Whatever. Ohio goes over here-ish. There it goes. Missouri. There? No. It's Tennessee to the left of Virginia. Okay. It's not gonna let me put it down yet, so I probably don't have the exact spot yet. I will get to it though. That was a guess. I'm very proud that it went in. Georgia, Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky. Connecticut is tiny as crap, but I think this goes up there. Arkansas. There. Alabama. New Hampshire. North Carolina. There we go. Oh, there's Maryland. There it goes. And then Delaware is the tiny thing next to it. Vermont is that tiny bit up there. I am actually doing this way faster than I thought I was going to do, so I'm very proud of myself. There's Oklahoma. Plus, we had to put in the Oklahoma one because we were missing it originally. There's our photo. Anything else? Oh.
That's Rachel. What's she up to?
Ooh,
I
what
should
is she?
probably find out.
Thank goodness apparently we don't care about the time of day for that. We're going to save there. Just be on the safe side. Do we need the card? There it goes. We're just sneaking into everyone's thing. Ooh, Gumpy's drinking. The fuck? Wait, we're gonna see if we can snoop through her stuff first. Because we are Snoopy people. Specifically in Nancy Drew's games. Nope, we're not leaving yet. Okay, guess we're going over here. Wait, let me check on chat. Gumpy's over here trying to actually help me. I just did not pay attention to chat. I was just like, I'm in puzzle. Let me do a puzzle. Because at that point, it doesn't have to do with, I don't have to pay attention to the actual names. I like the names help me. But at that point, it's a puzzle's a puzzle. And they all work together eventually. Garage beer, light beer. Garage is always open. Beer favored beer. Nice. I never figured out beer. It's never been my thing. Ooh.
Looks like I'm not supposed to slide over the places where the lines cross more than once.
Okay. Okay, I just had to go back just to see what would happen. I get what you're saying, Lumpy. No, I'm stuck here. Okay, reset.
Boop!
I'm gonna be stuck here if I keep going. Thank you for the boop, James. I still owe Gumpy a boop. 0. Boop. Can I have a boop? Thank you. One more. Boop. Thank you. Yeah, you both have been booped. You have been blessed with the boops. You have a US state map puzzle. Oh, you had a US state map puzzle when you were ill. So you did it frequently. Ah. I had to learn it for school and it was... I'm really crap at remembering anything. I'm good at like when we did the stuff with the forks and stuff, or with the squirrel earlier, like I had to either video it or I had to like do it in pieces. We're gonna be stuck here. Oh wait, we might not be. We are gonna get stuck here because I can't get to that one or to these. So let's reset. Let's try. Let's try doing this one first. Get that out of the way. Go over here. Pick up this bit. Go up. Go down here. Go here. Fudge. Okay, if I just didn't have this one, I would have been able to go over here. Okay, let me try this instead. We go up, go here, go down, go over here. Ooh, I have a good feeling about this. Let me go down and go here, and one more. Animatics taught us the state capitals, but it doesn't help to put them where they're supposed to be.
Oh gosh, there's 2 of you?
Please don't tell.
You mean you both go to school here, but everyone thinks just one of you does? Including the administration?
But we're not hurting anyone. I mean, it's not like anyone else was going to use this room or eat these leftovers. We've been doing this for years, Becca. If we were doing any harm, we would have been found out by now. Our mother's dead, and our father was clueless when it came to raising 2 girls by himself. We were afraid that unless we somehow went off to boarding school, we'd wind up in foster homes. So we applied for scholarships all over the
Oh my
place, but
goodness.
this was the only one we got. So we decided to share it. And we've only got 1 more semester. Just 1. We're so close. Please don't tell Becca. Please.
Oh my goodness.
This is amazing. Okay, I won't tell. And don't worry, I'm pretty good with secrets.
Thank you.
I just can't believe I'm the only one who knows.
Actually, you're not. Kim! Someone else found out and blackmailed us into leaving those black cat notes for other people.
You too are the black cat?
No, we just make the notes and deliver them to whomever the real black cat tells us to. What are you doing? If she tells they're gonna kick us out anyway, Rachel, she may as well know everything. Maybe she'll even help us.
So you're Rachel and you're Kim?
Right.
How does this blackmailer black cat person communicate with you?
Email. Each time it's from a different address. We have no idea who's sending them.
Well, I guess I could kind of, play detective.
I mean, we might
try to
as
find out
well.
who it is.
That would be so cool. Then we'd know something that person doesn't want anyone to find out. A stalemate. Yes! In the meantime, my sister needs to finish her dinner and you should go. Nobody cares if one of us isn't around, but if the new girl suddenly disappears...
I understand. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see one of you guys tomorrow. Night.
Gumpy. I'll be honest. When Gumpy guessed that yesterday, I screenshotted it. I that's why I paused the stream for a second. I had to screenshot his comment to be like, he did guess this. He did guess it quite quickly too. It was awesome. I want to double check no one else left us notes. Alright, let's see what we need to do here. Okay. Fiddle with the starburst
That's
pattern.
done.
Use the ID again. Figure out what the animal tokens are. We found are good for. Gumpy, you guessed the fact that that Rachel was was twins. That Rachel was 2 people.
Still have to do that.
Wait, why they're in the Black Hat book?
That's done.
Press the Raven.
That's done.
Be on the lookout for something that might tell us what order.
Check.
We did that. Figure out where and how to put the chant to
Still
use.
have to do that.
I was just waiting until chat knew before I could say anything. But I was like, dang, he got it fast. Okay, let's keep going. I just want to check off everything we can. We can't do anything with the niches
Still
yet.
have to do that.
Take pictures of the, we are 4. We've done 4 of them. We just gotta go turn in that photo. Find a way into the classroom. Now the question is, can we figure out which Rachel we're gonna go talk to, whether it's Rachel or Kim? Chat, can you figure out which one is which?
I'm here.
Afraid you're not done. Check out my note online.
Alright, she didn't say much. Alright. I know I'm not done. I don't have all the photos yet. There's no note. There's just the fact that I haven't turned in all the photos. Because I don't know where the last photo is. Oh, forgot to plug in my phone. About us. Okay, download that. Okay, we're as done as we're gonna possibly be. Oh, I did want to. Okay, so there was a thing about the Black Cat book. Oh, the 4 things. The 4 stars there. Okay, okay. There was 4 lines for the to the chant. There was only 4 lines. There was 3 is greater than 5, or sorry. Oh damn, it is really snowy. Oh, the squirrel's probably hungry.
It is way too dark in here.
Alright, gotta turn around. Okay. What she said is 3 is fine, but 5 is more. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore, at least 2 will find the door. Okay. Again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of these. So there's not 19 of these. I'm not sure how these are going to help us right now. Okay, so it's the clue or the thing says that figure out why there are 4 star shapes at the top of the list that was in the Black Cat book. Represents the 4 tokens I found, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the book if I can. We've left trails of where we walked, basically. Okay, let's go back to the book. Open the door. Okay. 4 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh wait, I've been smiling. There's 17 stories. Okay, okay. Then, what are these ones? I can't tell what these are. A monkey, a cat, a raven, and I can't... Oh, beetle. A beetle. I'm thinking that might be it. Or not necessarily with each book, but or with each story, but we have to like match them maybe. So let's see. I can't tell if they're in order or not. Like what's the thing with the numbers? Oh, maybe that's just their score. No, that'd be really bad. Let's look at them though. So Black Cat is number 2. Where's my pen? Let me write down all the animals first. Okay. Cat. I'm guessing that's that's supposed to be a raven, a beetle, and a monkey. Okay. So Black Cat is number 2. Then the raven is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, might have put them in order. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 for the gold bug. And then what's one about a monkey? I think that's a monkey. I can't actually see it, that's the problem. Oh wait, the ape did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we do left to right, up, top to bottom, let's try putting those in. That's my guess. We might be blunt forcing it, but we'll try. Thank goodness no one's following our footsteps. Okay, let's turn around. Okay, so if we do this in order, then it's the cat goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, that was actually perfect. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Dang. That is the number. That is their numbers. I just can't figure out how they're supposed to go along with this. I'm confused.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, let's look at what we have. We have the thing about the niches somewhere. There it is. Which we know has to do with these animal tokens. We can't do that until we get the photo of the lady. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. All the way up there. Figure out how to put the chant to use. Can't do that yet. Animal tokens. Figure out the animal tokens. Are the twins lying about being forced to do the but find out?
Haven't done that.
We need to figure out if they're being forced or not into doing it. I don't think we have to do anything with the story. Again, I don't think we have to do anything with the story. I think we just have to do something with the number. Let's go back to the Poe book, because obviously this isn't working. Maybe it does have something to do with those extra numbers next to them. Okay. Let's see. Maybe these are month and dates? Or sorry, month and years? It is a lot of snow. Yeah, every day it just gets snowier and snowier. If this is month and dates, because none of these, there's 11 up here, but there's nothing past 11. So theoretically, if this come out in November 1941, or 1841, I guess, because this is I don't know when this book came out. So if we did it that way, then we have, I'm gonna write down the years, and I'm gonna write down the books that go with them. Or not the books them specifically, but 42, 40. Let's do this vertically, that'd be easier. Okay, so 41, 42, 43, 38. Let's put 38 to the side. Do we have a 40? We do not have a 40, but we do have a 39 and a 38. 38, 39, we have a 33. 33, 34. Okay. I gotta say, 30, 33, 34, 38, 39. I'm just trying to get the years out of here first. Okay, fudge it. We're just gonna do old-fashioned, write them all out, and then cross them off as we go. Okay, so 41. I cannot write. 41, 43, 42, 38, 41, 33, 45, 43, 39, 41, 46, 46, 43, 43, 42, 34, and 39. Okay. So let's see. 41 has 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. 41 has 3. 43 has 1, 2, 3, 4. 42 has 2. 38 has just the 1. 33 has just the 1. Damn, we have ads coming up. Damn. 45 has just the 1. 39 has 2. Is that there? No, there's 2 39s. Let's cross both of those off. 46 has 2. And 34 has 1. Okay, so just double checking these. 3 plus 4 equals 7, plus 2 equals 9, plus 1 equals 10. And then we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that means correct. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the place. And see if this in some way corresponds to these. Okay. Okay, wait. So the biggest, the year with the biggest amount has 4 and 4 here, and then we have a 3 here. If this would be 43, or sorry, if this is 41, 42, and then 43, that would work out. So then it would be 33. I need to write this in a different order. 33. 34. 38. 39. 41. So, oh, sorry. 34, 33, 34, 38, 39. 39 had 2. 41 with their 3. Then 42, 43 in a row. And then 45, 46. Okay. 45, 46. This makes more sense. Okay, so we gotta go back and figure out where exactly they land in those years, I'm guessing. The music. The tension. Just going back and forth between... I can't imagine how this floor feels about me going back and forth with all the snow there. Also what Izzy's feeling, or thinking right now. Okay, so... 33... Oh, I gotta figure out what the years these were. So this one is 43. So it's somewhere over here. Number 5 is 41. I'm just putting crosses over the ones that we have to deal with. The Raven is 45. There's only 1 in 45, I believe. Yeah. So, Raven is the only one there. Damn, ads are going to start in just under 3 minutes. We're going to get as much as we can of this done before ads. Don't worry. Then we'll get back at it. We'll take a self-care break during ads, and then we'll be back at it right after. And then Beetle is 43 as well. So we don't technically need to worry about those. But I am going to I'm going to put all these months down. Okay, so 543, or 541, 441. Let's see. 4, 5, 11, and... Oh, 40 only has the 3, so 11. The one we're worrying about is 4, so this is... I'm just put ape for now, because ape did it. Okay, what's it? 33 only has 1, and I'm also not worrying about it. 34 only has 1, and I'm not worrying about it. We don't... All of the first 4 we don't have to worry about. 42 has 2. We don't really need to worry about it, though. 43 is the one we have to worry about, though. Almost ad time, right? We have 8, 10... Oh, no, 8. We have it 2. Of course, we also have a 1. 1, 2... 6, 8. 6, 8. And then 8 is black cat. Cat. I wrote this in the wrong one. Oh well. It's easy fix. Easy fix. Let's just shift this over a little bit. Okay, and then Raven is by itself. Oh, and then Beetle was also 43. Oh, wrong. Bug. Okay, okay, okay. We're running. We're running. We can do this, guys. We probably shouldn't do this. But we can at least get into the thing and be ready to go for after ads. She takes so long to walk. Sorry, I'm really excited to try this.
It's too
Oh,
dark
yeah, yeah.
in here. I can't see a thing.
Okay. Okay. Cat. Bug. Ape. Raven. And we're gonna pause there. Oh no, Gumpy! I mean, that's probably gonna be fun. So go have fun with your fart night. We'll be here. We are gonna pause here because ads are gonna happen. Make sure you refill your drinkies, your snackies, and get all your stretchies in. And we'll be back. I'm gonna actually switch over to chatting screen. There we go. I saw that Keto Bonita went live, so I'm just gonna put her. I'm gonna get her up so I can lurk while she's streaming. Oh, she's playing Tomodachi Life right now. I'm guessing the demo. Doo -doo 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 -doo. I don't know how close we are to the end. We're only been going for 2.5 hours. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I accidentally pulled the game up. I was trying to reset my stream stuff. Wrong button again. There we go. That way I can keep track of ads. As I said, make sure you guys get your stretches in. Oof. Gotta stretch my back out. Plenty of pops and cracks. Also, where'd my blanket go? I've been standing up on every ad break so far, and so I could not find my blanket for a bit there. But we are nice and warm. Gotta have our blankets. Otherwise, we're not cozy. Well, we got about a minute left. I'm gonna go on mute for a bit to drink my drink my chai. There we go. I'm back. I have a friend who is sensitive to mouth noises, so I'm always very cautious, and I like to mute myself while I'm drinking stuff or eating stuff, just to be on the safe side and to be aware for her. But we're almost done with ads. We'll be right back in a minute or in a little bit. Got about 20 more seconds left. Sorry. Because I use this for my self-care time as well. The ads breaks aren't very interesting, although that's the point of them. The point of them is to take care of ourselves. Make sure we're nice and healthy. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. Alright. Welcome back, welcome back. Just in time. I was ready to get back into the game and I saw the countdown. Let's see, what did we unlock when we put all those pieces in? That was a harder puzzle than I thought it was gonna be. Although it made way more sense than than the way I was thinking it was working. So, did we find the photo we needed? Confidential. Do not to be disturbed. Store seller. Oh, we'll deal with that later.
This must be the photo of Rita Hollowell and her cat that Rachel was hoping I'd find. I need to take a picture of this so I can upload it to the website along with the other icon photos. Rachel is going to be thrilled.
This is the last photo we need for that, too. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I guess we're gonna leave it there. Let's go upstairs. Let's go. Oh my goodness, Blue! Thank you so much for the subby. I appreciate. That was so sweet of you. I hope you enjoy all your new emotes. If you're interested, if you like your emotes and you want to see other ones, I do have all of them on the Discord server. But no, thank you so much for the subby. I super appreciate. Now you get to see all of the Nancy stuff. Oh, the ad breaks are self care, but you get what I'm saying. You get to see all the stuff that all the chaos stuff that happens in the streams. Aww. No. Hearts to you. Hearts to you. What was I doing here? I blanked on what I was doing. Okay, let's figure out. Oh yeah, we're adding the photo to the website. Also double checking that she liked the other photo because there's no way I was gonna back for that one. Okay. Let's go see what she thinks.
I'm here.
Becca, hey, you finished the icon pictures. You even found that picture of Hollowell and her cat. Great job. There's just one more thing I need you to do, and then you'll be done with me.
Okay.
Yes.
What is it?
One of my web pages has to include the essay Corrine wrote that won the English department's coveted Pen to Paper award. So get a copy of it from her and upload it to the site, and that'll be that. Any idea who the real black cat is yet?
No, but don't worry, I'm working on it.
My sister says I shouldn't get my hopes up, but I can't help it.
Would you happen to know anything about the official blueprints of the school that are missing from the library? Now that I've seen you okay, we'll do this one first.
Would you happen to know anything about the official blueprints of the school that are missing from the library?
They're missing?
So you've seen them?
That's how I knew this room connected to the attic, but I don't have them and I have no idea who does.
That test you flunked, what happened?
See, my sister attends some classes and I attend others. AP Chemistry was one of hers. So one day she got sick, and to avoid her getting an absence demerit, I went in her place. And naturally, that was the day the teacher decided to surprise the class with a test. Needless to say, I failed miserably.
This is why you both have to learn all the both subjects.
Now that I've seen you and your sister together, I'm pretty sure I can tell you apart.
That's impossible! We're exactly the same, right down to our handwriting. No one can tell us apart.
Okay, most of the way I can tell them apart is their hair. She hasn't fixed her hair yet. But the one that does fix her hair is Kim.
You're Kim, aren't you?
You're right, I'm Kim. Can't fool you. I've got to get back to work.
I only guessed it because of the fact that she was fixing her that her hair is up. Kim doesn't like to have her hair in her face. Okay, well, let's see if that actually... I don't know if that was actually correct or not, but... Black...
Oh, now what's happened?
Black cat has bitten Izzy, and it is bad. Yeesh. Okay, we have to talk to Corinne.
Did that.
I just want to get... Oh, there is this, check mark about the cellar wall that we can finally check off. Take pictures of everything. Keep going. Thank goodness we've gotten all this done. We still haven't figured out what to do with the chant yet. Figure out what the star shapes, the animal tokens.
That's done.
Talk to Rachel. There we go. Okay. You get 1 credit for enhancing the school website. Hopefully, considering I found a photo that no one else has seen in ages. Okay, let's talk to Corinne.
What's up, Rumi?
For the web page I'm helping Rachel put up, I need to get the essay you wrote that won the Pen to Paper award.
Oh yeah, Rachel mentioned that. I didn't think my paper was that great, but for some reason the entire faculty went totally gaga over it. I'll copy it onto a flash drive for you. But while I do that, could you do me a favor?
Another one?
Sure, I guess.
I'm absolutely starving, and since you're snack shop boss, How about getting me a toasted bagel with cheese, an apple, some
knew that.
juice, and a candy bar?
Have we done the snack shop today?
I'll give you the essay.
You got it.
I don't think we've done snack shop today anyway, so this was
Guess
perfect.
who just got a second note from the Black Cat?
Ooh, you're in for it.
Damn. I didn't even see it. Ari, 200 biddies. Oh my goodness, thank you, Ari. Welcome, or I hope you have. Or you've been here. I don't know why I'm saying welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Ari, I have a biddy goal just for like, well, I might as well put it there, and you smashed that thing so many times. I think it's only 200 in the first place. Oh, thank you so much, Ari, for the biddies. You guys are amazing. You guys are making this whole weekend so nice and fun.
Okay, people, I'm ready to take your orders.
I like doing these things, but then it just gets tedious after a while. But no. Thank you so much, Ari. Ooh. Oh, this reminds me. Also, if you guys don't know, one of my friends, it's short for Lizard or Liz for short, literally. She's having her birthday stream later today. I believe it's starting in 2.5 hours. Either 1.5 or 2.5. I don't know. But you should definitely look her up. Because I will definitely be there if you guys want to hang out with me after this stream. I don't know how long our stream's going to go, so I don't know if we can raid into her or not. But I will definitely be there afterwards stream. So you guys should definitely check her out. Give her a follow. Or if you could give her... Actually, I don't know if you can do it, but I'm going to give her a shout out. Just because it is her birthday. It's short for Lizard. I think that's her name. I think that's how she does it. I can't remember if it's 2 S's. No, it's just 1 S. So it's short for... I don't think you can, unfortunately. There we go. Oh well. I can also just give her the other way. Shout out. Let me just do a quick copy and paste. I have her name somewhere. There it is. Nope. No, whatever. I'll try to do it later during ad break or something like that.
Oh, come on.
Right.
You're just saying.
Meat,
No, it's
lettuce,
totally true.
tomato.
And then she goes, well, I
Oh, I
think
forgot the
you're
cookie.
lying. No way, she said that. So what did you do? So I go, no, this is what I do when I'm lying. And you know that bookshelf of hers with all her cutesy little mementos and pictures of her dogs and cats and
Order
and
up.
stuff? I dumped it over.
Pretzel.
No way! Oh my
Apple,
gosh, ever since
and
7th grade,
chocolate
I
bar.
have so
Food's
wanted
ready.
to do that.
Toasted bagel, water, and apple. I can't grab it because I have streamer mode on, so it's like you can't see any of the names right now.
Food's ready.
Toasted bagel, cheese, chocolate bar, apple, and a juice.
There. All done.
Let's go back upstairs. Oh, I turned. I didn't mean to turn. Oh no. Okay.
Yay! You've got my snack.
Yep. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Cocoa
That is
Kringle.
so good. Here, keep it as long as you want. The essay's the only thing on there.
Oh, nice.
Great. Thanks.
Sweet.
Anything else?
I'd better get going. Bye.
Later.
I didn't realize I had to actually click on it for a second there. Alright, let's go insert this into the website. Do I need to actually... Oh, I need to click on it and do that. There we go. I think it's under academics. There we go. Oh, nearly 200 years after his birth, myths surrounding the life and death of Edgar Allan Poe.
Whoa. When it comes to Mr. Poe and maybe Miss, or should I say Nurse Hollowell, looks like Corinne's a bit of an expert.
Okay, I guess we are reading this. Okay. Nearly 200 years after his birth, myths surrounding the life and death of Edgar Allan Poe are as numerous today as they were in the mid-19th century. Despite being acknowledged as the inventor of the detective story, founder of the science fiction genre, and preeminent critic, and the first American writer to make a living as a writer, Poe continues to be the most famous for his terrifying and gruesome Gothic stories. Poe was a skillful businessman who well understood the importance of writing stories and poems that would increase subscriptions. What do you want? No, we got a credit for doing all that. Um, that would increase subscriptions and return a profit. Employed by several publications throughout his career, he had ready access to the sensational stories that often featured tales of grave robbing, murder, and premature burials. Poe knew how to exploit the strange appeal the macabre held for his readers, deftly turning horrific crimes into psychological studies of human behavior. While other authors of his day were copying the British style of happy endings, Poe focused on the darker aspects of the human psyche, establishing situations fraught with drama and emotion, and following them to their logical, often horrifying conclusions. And his readers loved him for it. Sorry, I don't know why I just keep having to swallow. In the 1840s, Gothic literature was already part of the popular culture. But Poe had his stories take place not in remote, fantastical settings, but in environs which he knew his readers would find disturbingly familiar. Moreover, his stories were usually written in the first person. This eyewitness, quote unquote, eyewitness perspective not only gave his works an air of credibility, but left his readers with the feeling that the dreadful events he described could happen to anyone. Poe believed that a good short story should make an emotional impact on the reader, whether positive or negative, and truly his tales do just that. The circumstances surrounding Poe's death seem to have been taken right out of one of his stories. In early October 1849, Poe was found lying in the street, delirious, and was taken to Washington College Hospital, a facility in Baltimore which was rumored to engage in body snatching and kidnappings in the name of medical research. What? The. Dang. I will take a hydrate. Okay, okay. Because a hydrate has been redeemed, that means anyone and everyone who can hear us right now must take a drink of something. It does not have to be water or tea. Mine's currently going to be ginger ale, but it does have to be hydrating. I remembered to get the burp out before I unmuted myself this time. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Scoob. Make sure you get one as well. Um, where was I? Oh yeah, the body snatching and kidnappings in the name of medical research. He was put under the care of Dr. John Moran, but despite the doctor's efforts, as well as those of a particularly devoted nurse, Poe died 4 days later. Exactly why Poe died has never been ascertained. To add to the mystery, a single key was found in a pocket of his clothes after his death. The key, it was believed, was to his traveling trunk, which, when located, would surely contain anything the author had been working on prior to his untimely passing. Poe had made many enemies during his career, including literary critic Rufus Wilmot Griswold, who, amazingly, suddenly claimed to be Poe's literary executor and demanded access to the trunk. He no doubt hoped to hide, or perhaps even destroy, any stories that could be published posthumously and bring his nemesis even more fame. But when Dr. Moran found the trunk weeks later, it contained nothing of value. Or did it? Was Dr. Moran lying? Or did he keep whatever was inside for himself before turning the trunk over to Poe's relatives? Or was he in cahoots with Griswold so that the final works of Edgar Allan Poe have been lost to the world forever because of him? Perhaps fittingly, mystery was not only Poe's trademark, it's become his. Perhaps fittingly, mystery was not only Poe's trademark, it became his legacy. And one thing is certain, it's a legacy of which he most certainly would have approved. the particularly devoted nurse was one of the ladies who helped found the school that we keep talking about. That's why there's so much about Poe here. This is amazing. Also, you made it back from the store. Hello, Pastel. Welcome back. I hope the store wasn't too stressful. I'm not a big fan of going to the store. That's why I say it that way. I usually go in with like an earbud at least, just to make it nice and a little bit more comfortable.
You here? Guess not.
Can we look at her stuff? We can look at her stuff now. Yes. We get to be Snoopy. We get to be Snoopy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was stressful. Ooh. Cellar. Izzy, password, Queen B1, steps to reformatting. Okay. What else we got? We got her computer. Anything else? Okay, we're gonna double check this way. Snoop.
That's done.
If we can check off the task, then we're good to go. Sorry, late burp. Well, that's good that you got your Dr. Pepper. Chug that Dr. Pepper. Chug it. I literally did. I pretended to be holding a Dr. Pepper and started checking it like Ari's emote. Oh no, that was so dumb. Thank goodness I'm a PNG tuber, because this would not end well otherwise for me. Oh my goodness. This is why I'm a PNG tuber, is because when I talk, I use my hands, and it would be so weird with a camera. I'd either not be able, I'd be super focused on what my hands were doing, or my hands would be doing super dumb things. It's one or the other. Okay, let's see. Oh, it says it looks like Kareen might be in the cellar. Oh no. Okay, wait. We're all done with this. I'm just double checking that we're gonna go talk to Rachel before we go down to the cellar, just to tell her we finished that. We still don't know anything about the chant.
Still have to do that. Check.
Make the snack, take the snack to her, upload this thing,
Done.
read the winning essay, and see if I go gaga over it too.
Did that.
Talk to Corinne and find out what else she knows about Rita Howell. We haven't talked about that, but whatever. Okay. Again, we're gonna just check with Rachel to make sure we're good to go.
It's not locked.
And see if we can figure out who is here.
Hey, Becca, thanks for uploading that essay.
Why did you send me that note?
What note?
I got a note from the Black Cat. A second note.
I didn't send it. We didn't send it. The first one, yes, but that was
That's
it.
Kim.
If you got another note, it must be from the real Black Cat. Look, I don't have any more assignments for you, so thanks for all your help.
Okay. Let's go to the cellar. I kind of want to do a snack thing. Thank God I don't have a camera, because Pastel said she would have clipped it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, God. I do need to get a more expressive PNG tuber, so I don't have to keep going back and forth with the things. I'm scared, so we're gonna save. It's not gonna do crap because we have the second chances anyway, but I'm scared. She's in here in the dark. She's not here.
What is that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall.
Ooh, what's this?
That's interesting. The old set of blueprints shows a tiny room behind the furnace which isn't on the modern blueprints.
Oh.
And the modern blueprint includes a drawing of the furnace and a bunch of numbered valves. Dupin? I've seen that name before in Hollowell's journal.
Oh yeah, wait, let's pull that up. Wrong one, that's etiquette. Journal. Yeah, see, this is why we did the right lamp, then the second lamp, because the low bass, the left side of the piano, then the right, then the whatever, but the right side of the piano. Depend. Oh, here. Behind the Dupin grate, the Black Woods chant shall someday reveal what history deemed lost, but only after someone's... Okay, wait. Oh, and so I have assembled a group and charged it with, albeit unwittingly, protecting and preserving my hidden treasure. Behind the Dupin grate, the Black Woods chant shall someday reveal what history deemed lost, but only after someone's dogged curiosity and capacity for clear thought have proved that person to be worthy of the honor. Okay. Wait, Okay, where's the chant? Where's the chant? I wrote it down. Or I kind of wrote it down. We're gonna try it first by just doing the numbers in order. Okay, so it was... Where did I put the... 3, 5, 19, 4, 7, 2. Okay, there's 19. So 3, 5, 19, 4, 7, 2. Okay. Okay, so... Wait, let's look at the actual words for it. 3 is fine, but 5 is better. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore, at least 2 will find the door. Do we go 3, 5, 19, 4, or do we just go 5, 19, 4, 7, 4? Or sorry, 7, 2. We'll do both. Okay, we'll do... Okay, I'm having trouble. Okay, so 3, 5, and then... Okay, it's the one on the left is 19, okay. I can't tell if they fixed themselves or not. Okay, 3, 5, 19, 4, 7, then 2. 7, oh fudge. And then 2. Shh, they locked us in. Oh shit. Okay, well, first off.
Did that. Did that. That's done.
Just gonna check everything off.
Haven't done that.
No, but we have figured out how to use that. Okay.
Corrine?
What are you doing here?
Apparently the same thing you are. Looking for the treasure Rita Hollowell hid. Is that it?
Oh.
What is it? An old manuscript?
By Edgar Allan Poe. Never published. He told her where it was when he was on his deathbed. When he died, she took it and ran off so Rufus Griswold wouldn't end up with it. At least I think that's what happened.
Griswold,
You found all
not
that
Griswold.
out while you were researching that paper?
When I do research, I do research. Although, truth be told, all I knew with relative certainty is that she'd hidden something in this building. I wasn't sure where.
Which is why you became the Black Cat.
I'm not the Black Cat. I didn't leave those notes.
You left one for us.
No, you blackmailed someone else into doing that for you. 2 someones, actually.
That's why she didn't want to talk to...
Pretty smart.
Wait, she didn't know who
The question
sent it.
is, are you smart enough to live to tell the tale? I don't think so.
Another one trying to kill us? My fucking goodness. Okay, well, we're gonna... I guess we don't need to save, but... Oh, shit. The frick are we supposed to do? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of this circle up here. Maybe? No. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. Okay, so we can only use the plates once each. This one will work down here. We're probably gonna get our heads chopped off soon. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. I'm just gonna do all these ones. Okay, so that one, barely anything. That one did a lot more. That one did a little bit. Okay, so this is good for number 2. We're about to die. I know it. That one did more. That one only did a little bit, so that's definitely not number 2. Number 3. Okay, so number 3. That's number 1. Okay, number 2. Okay, number 3. And then number 4. Yes! Blunt force it! Blunt force it! Oh goodness. Okay. What's gonna happen?
No, forget it. You're not going anywhere till you tell me what the heck is going on.
Come on, Mel. It's too long a story. I need to go.
You just entered my room through the wall. I want an explanation.
I'll explain later. Now let me past.
Stay right there, Mel.
You too? What?
Well, for Corrine, it's over. Because of all the meticulous research she'd done, Corrine knew Rita Hollowell had hidden something written by Poe somewhere in Ramsey Hall. But without the clues that my investigation eventually uncovered, her only hope of finding it was by searching the entire building. And she couldn't do that unless most, if not all, of its occupants spent midterm break elsewhere, leaving their rooms unoccupied. So, she resurrected an old Waverly legend and attempted to frighten her classmates away with notes from the Black Cat, followed by well-timed accidents. And, having stumbled upon Rachel and Kim's secret months before, she blackmailed them into writing and delivering the notes for her. So
Rachel, Kim.
if anything went wrong, they would take the blame. But thanks to me and to Mel, who wouldn't even let me out of her room until I told her everything,
Honestly, I would
Kim
too.
got the blame and was promptly expelled, which is kind of too bad. She would no doubt have graduated at the top of her class if her greed, guile, and subconscious desire to retaliate against her classmates.
Yeah, that'll get you.
But some good did result from all this. For one thing, Megan's parents dropped their threatened lawsuit and allowed her to return to school. Fully recovered from her allergic reaction, she threw herself into her study.
Wait, I wanted to read that. Megan Vars has been named recipient of this year's O'Brien Merit Award. Contributions of class of the O'Brien is bestowed annually each fall to whose passion for learning something academic. Well, that's awesome.
With a vengeance. Now, with Corrine out of the picture, the valedictorian contest has turned into an academic knockdown dragout between Izzy, Leela, Mel, and Megan, which is a good thing. Not pretty, but good.
Not pretty, but
As for
good.
Rachel and Kim, Corrine made sure they got expelled too. But when some of Waverly's more influential alumni heard what had happened, they insisted the twins be unexpelled.
Aww.
Their tuition and board for the rest of the year. They contended that the audacious fraud Rachel and Kim had perpetrated stemmed from their determination to get a good education, and hence should be rewarded, not punished. And you know, I have the feeling Rita Hollowell, and maybe even her idol Mr. Poe, who was pretty darn good at making fiction seem like fact himself, would have very much agreed.
Aww. Oh, fudge. Oh, wait, no, I had the because I kept thinking it was ominous, but omnis. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, we got solved the cases. Junior detective obtained and held the high score in double take. They never took it back from us. I never even checked if they did. Let's see what awards we got. Okay, so we got keeping the double take high score. They weren't gonna come back from a whole minute faster kind of thing. We got Conquer. I think this is the first time they actually. Oh, thank goodness you're free. You're free from the thunderstorm and all the pizza. I think this might have been the first time they actually had achievements on Steam. Let me check that real quick. I don't know if I can check if it's the first time, but yeah, they do have actual achievements on Steam. So I got. When did I? Oh, apparently I solved this case as a senior detective at one point. I don't remember doing that. Um. Ooh, there's a couple things. I'm still missing quite a few, like tickled the ivories over and over. We didn't play the piano that much. I searched. So let's see. They're here too. Let's see. Oh yeah, Master Duelist for repeatedly challenging Leela, repeatedly doing all the games. For playing dedicated piano practice. Shutterbug for your enthusiasm in photography. If we'd taken more photos that we did, photographs of stuff we didn't need to see. Social Butterfly for constantly seeing if anyone's home. And we got a short order cook, keeping your fellow students fed. We did a lot of cooking. A late night explorer for after hour sneaking. We really didn't sneak unless we had to. A gossip monger for following up on all the latest rumors. There's an Easter egg somewhere that we didn't get for gamering accolades. I think this is for taking the high score. I think this is for keeping the high score. I'm not sure. For your love of book titles. I'm not sure why. And we got the trivia questions correct. So you are just in time, Chris, to see what next week's Nancy Drew stream is gonna be. Because once I click credits, it'll do the trailer for next week, and then it'll do the actual credits. So let's go check them out. Perfect timing. Let's see.
I don't know about you, but tornadoes have always fascinated me. So when I'm told a team of tornado chasers down in Oklahoma is having strange, sometimes life-threatening problems with its equipment, and I'm asked to join the team so I can try to figure out why, I immediately say yes. But once I arrive in Tornado Alley, I quickly discover that a line of storms severe enough to spawn a record-breaking string of twisters is not my biggest problem. I must also survive the diabolical actions of a teammate bent on sabotage. Join me as I learn firsthand which is more dangerous, Mother Nature or human nature, in my next adventure, Trail of the Twister.
Yep. We got 5 stars out of the. We're missing 7, so they're out of the 12. That's not bad. Oh yeah, this would have been this would have been perfect for this week for you, Chris, with the thunders. But yes, we're chasing tornadoes next week. We went from school to chasing tornadoes. I'm still sad we never got to give what's his face any nuts. We didn't get to feed the squirrel. That was so sad. I wanted to feed the squirrel. Oh well. Ooh, you studied basic meteorology? Honestly, Scoop, I would have fed him if I could. It would not let me get any food to feed him. I swear I fed him last time. That's why I kept going back to the thing and trying to, but oh well. Yeah, showing photos. I don't know if these are the photos we took or if these are just photos. But I think these might be the photos we took because we took it when it was dark out. These might actually be the photos we took. So, for those who've been watching, yay, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Please stick around. We are going to raid out. I just don't know to who yet. I'm trying to figure out who's on. We're too early, unfortunately, to raid out to Liz, but oh, we've never actually stayed long enough for this. I don't know what this is. No clue what this is.
The Waverly Academy Founders. Ooh, what a stuffy group.
Oh, that's awesome!
Hey! The Black Cat strikes again. We all tried, but none of us were ever able to snatch the pebble from her hand. Now, should I put this in the oops pile or the I'm so very sorry pile?
This is funny.
Elusive, eyes closed, blurry snapshot. Many photographers spend years perfecting this technique, but to some of us, it just comes naturally.
This is
Somehow my
hilarious.
flash might be just a little too strong. I must have been going through an abstract phase at the time.
This is hilarious.
Graduation cut.
Aww. Well, now I feel bad about never actually watching all the credits. This is just sending us back to the beginning.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
So we're gonna close out of that, unfortunately. That was adorable. I know. I have to go back through all the games now and just verify that I didn't miss this. That's so cute. Let me see who's on. Because we are gonna raid out. We have quite a few people here, and I wanna make someone else's day. Yeah, let's go raid out to Kita Bonita. She's currently trying. I think she's trying out the. I think it's a demo still. It might be the actual game of Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. She's very cutesy, very sweet, and lovely. So it'll be a treat to raid out to her. So please stick around, as Pastel likes to say. The bigger the raid, the bigger the smile. Let me get the raid message in. What we'll do is I'll start the ending stream screen. We'll listen to the song one more time, and then we'll raid out. So that way then we get a nice ending. I still gotta figure out how to do the subtitle, or the not the subtitles, the caption things that Pastel added to her stream. That was really cool. Just gotta figure out a way to do it that figure out if I need to pay for something like that or not. But yeah, no, thank you guys for being here. I was just getting my stream up so that I can raid out with you guys, because I'll probably be there anyway, so might as well raid to her. And yeah. Just a reminder, if you like this stream, please drop a follow. That way you'll get notifications on the next stream. We'll be back on Friday with Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. We just finished a main quest, so we gotta see how that translates into, or what we get from how. Oh, we just got some news about Sherlock's mother. We got the police investigation from the dude. So now we get to learn more about his mother and what actually happened all those years ago. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to see how that turns out. That'll be next Friday at 5:45 Pacific PM. But yeah. Also, if you're interested, we do have a lot of fun on the Discord. It's a fun place to be. Mostly it's just the rest of us again. Yeah, Gumpy's already on top of it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next. I hope to see you guys on Friday. Where did my OBS go? There it is. Bye bye.